over our cities, along our coastlines and across our green and pleasant land, an invisible army is fighting a never-ending war. Their enemy is the filth that we create and the vermin that thrive on it. Welcome to the hidden world of the grime fighters. On the programme tonight, a team of hard hat heroes find buried treasure.
Oh, blimey, what have we got here? Oh, crown jewels.
Environmental enforcement officers, like the Mounties, are determined to get their man.
I need to speak to you about this address.
And in a drain cleaning family, another son rises.
Number one for number twos!
But first, an extreme cleaning duo in Glasgow, James and Ian. They've been called to a council flat that's been abandoned, but don't know quite what to expect.
We don't know exactly how bad it is or whether there's any dangers involved, so we're going to do a risk assessment and have a look, see what's in front of us.
Oh, it stinks.
I think it's a fridge, James.
It doesn't look too bad, but what is that smell? Neglect, that's what it is.
It's been switched off and there's hundreds of food in it. It's not been emptied so far. I'll let James do that job. Oh, somebody left their dinner here, mate, no ate it. Your dinner's here.
How strange, food and clothing. Someone must have left in a hurry.
Obviously there's a wheelchair here, so it could have been an old person that lived here, but we'll have a quick look about and see if we can find any other signs of...
Yeah, just check them for anything untoward. Make sure there's nothing in there that can harm you.
Something untoward, definitely. And as so often, drug taking, the modern tragedy.
You can see there's some needles here and on the table, so we need to be extra vigilant while clearing it out. Make sure we don't get pricked or anything with the needles. Obviously this here's a wee tray that they use for cooking the heroin up. They get these in packs now, with swabs and everything.
Dirty needles are always a risk. This job could be dangerous.
Looks to be as if it was a young guy that lived here. Pretty messy as well.
A risk calls for a risk assessment, and the camera doesn't lie.
Is that your risk assessment done?
That's it, that's risk
Wrap
assessment.
up. Don't need these hats any. Take these off.
Yes, the needles aren't going to fall out of the sky. The clear out can begin. Over in Dagenham, environmental enforcement officers Rob and Lindsay are following a lead. Something suspicious.
Just driving down the street, having a little look and just like having a routine patrol and stuff, and noticed quite a large accumulation of fly tipping and stuff in this site here. Token bath, token beds, bit of carpet, you've got an entire house here, look, it's good. It's just an absolute nightmare, we've got everything. There's absolutely no shortage of stuff here. It's like an open air house.
Oh my God.
A fly tip? More like a giant rubbish dump. Who thought they could get away with this?
They just drive up and dump it. Well, daylight, night time, they're not really that bothered, to be honest.
It's not only an eyesore, it's dangerous.
The kids come over here, they can fall over and just damage themselves. They're looking over here, you've got like nails sticking up out of bits of wood. I mean, that'll go straight through someone's foot if they stood on that. There's bits of glass hanging out of windows. It's insane to dump stuff like this, anywhere. Really should have gone to the tip, but I mean, it's just found its way over in Barking somehow.
It's blatant and it's awful. But Rob isn't surprised. He's seen worse.
Year 4 last, big 8-wheeler, literally just rocked up and just tipped it up in the middle of the road and just drove away. And the whole lot of it was just covered in the middle of the road.
Disposing of this waste costs around £100 per tonne. But left like this, there's a huge cost to the environment.
You know, you're talking God knows how many tonnes of this. I mean, it's just madness. You're talking thousands.
The culprits may not be caught, but the landowner may be liable. The first step is the laborious process of searching for evidence.
We enjoy it, actually. It's good because you're digging around, you're sniffing around, and then you can sort of trace it back and sort of work from there as to who did what and where they got rid of their rubbish. It's quite interesting what you can sort of sniff out sometimes.
They're looking for names and addresses that could connect this rubbish with an individual. There's a eureka moment.
With it, the jackpot loons.
Halfway.
Tons of it, absolutely tons of it. We've got birth certificate, bank details, it's like the Holy Grail. That's so much of it, it's bags of it.
I found an address which is in the area that we're often in.
Oh my God. That's too good an opportunity to miss that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a solid lead, but will it lead to the culprits? Rob and Lindsay are on the trail. Over in Leicester, meet expert street cleaner Kevin. His job is to sweep the streets of Leicester town centre early on Sunday mornings.
We are now at Umberston Gate, Clock Tower, East Gates. And as you can see, it is very dirty again. But that's life.
Kevin's been sweeping this area for 15 years, but his task is never ending.
Plus as well now, we've got the notorious famous leaflets. And if it's on a wet day, leaflets is your biggest nightmare.
But how very nice. Someone's come to help.
Yeah. He wants his 2 minute of fame, this guy. He wants the job.
Sunday mornings in Leicester can feel like the morning after the night before.
It's all right. This is a good British public. At least he puts it in the bin. Here, here's some more happy lads. Had a good night out.
Well, the lads that do make this mess are disgusting. There you go.
They're disgusting, but they had a good night.
Maybe the cameras are lightening the mood.
You get a lot of abuse, but you just take it, don't you? Really. All the time. See what I mean? Just walks right by you. That's his 2 minutes of fame. The best time is home time, when you know you've done a good job, but tomorrow morning you'll come back and start all over again, because it'll just be the same.
Coming to Kevin's aid, Vorsprung durch Technik.
When I first started, there weren't like machines like these nowadays. We used to do it all by hand. We used to walk this town, 6 of us, every Sunday morning, with box and brush.
But even now there are times when brush is best. And Kevin goes for what works.
The last street to do, then it's all ready, all nice and clean for the good British public.
Kevin likes the idea that he's a lone hero. Seeing a job well done, that's what it's all about.
I'm proud of my job, what I do, I'm proud of it. Rain, snow, anything. I'm here every day, and I will be here every day, till I retire.
Back in the deserted Glasgow flat, James and Ian have got to be careful as they begin the clear-up. They've found used needles, and that means dirty needles, which can carry disease.
I'm just checking there's no sharps hidden in amongst all this stuff. You can't stick your hand straight in because, well, you would get jabbed if you stuck your hand in, so that's why we use these.
Safety and drug use don't go together.
Always expect the unexpected, really. So you just need to be alert at all times. We've only found 2 needles in this house, but we're just putting them in a sharps bin just now, dispose of them the right way, so no one gets hurt with them.
The tragedy is that all this could have been avoided. Drugs, in the end, don't help. Lives are ruined. The sofa is not too bad, and nor is the mattress. The bed's okay. This could have been a decent flat. But all the clues are there, and Ian is experienced enough to know what to do.
I've pulled these 3 items to one side because there's blood on them. Obviously you can't just dump that, you've got to treat it first. So I've got this PX Parvo, you call it, kills any diseases. Even though the house has been vacant for quite a bit, we don't know exactly how long, and diseases can stay in the blood even though it's out of the body for maybe several weeks. if there was HIV or if there was hepatitis in the blood. This, as I said before, this neutralises it. Makes it safe for us to handle and then just dispose of. I don't know how this has happened. I think he's been reading his wee dictionary and had a nosebleed or something.
The living room can be cleared without any difficulty. There's more of a problem in the kitchen.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of the food from this fridge. It's absolutely stinking. So.
James and Ian are used to all this. But you never get used to the smell. You just have to put up with it.
You can taste it, I mean, smell it. Oh.
But the way some people live, I don't know how they can live in a...
Some milk for the tea.
Oh. I feel sorry for the council sometimes, the amount of money they spend. Maybe put new kitchens in and somebody moves in and just trashes the place. It must cost thousands of pounds.
Outside, at least the fresh air makes a difference.
That's it. Job done. I'm happy. See what I've done. You?
Static. Static.
It's not up to James and Ian to draw any conclusions. They've just done their job. Coming up, the lowlife shows up underground.
There's nothing to say that there's not a hypodermic syringe in there or you know, such like.
And a sewage expert who finds it's like father and son and another son.
He's a shy lad. He's like his dad, dead shy.
Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. A sewage pumping station on the Isle of Dogs in London is the rendezvous for a team of specialist grime fighters. Team leader Rob will be joined by sewer inspector Dan.
We're going to be cleaning the screens so that the storm flow can get through to the pumps. Because if the storm flow can't get through to the pumps, it could lead to flooding. All right?
The problem has been caused by an old enemy, wet wipes in the drains. Dan's task is to see that the screens on the drains can be cleared.
We're just going to jump down on the sort of the pumping station side of the screen and punch a hole through the rag so we can drain some of the water down.
Dan, all dressed in white, is going to get very dirty indeed.
At the minute, we're just trying to punch a hole through the stuff that's here to try and let the water go before we get in and clean it off.
Armed only with a fork, Dan tackles the remains of the wet wipes clogging up the screen.
You can see, standing here, this is all the debris, all the floating stuff that's on the screens. Wet wipes make up about 70–80% of that. Good as the day it was manufactured. A little bit, you know, not quite the colour it was, I don't suppose, but they don't break down, they just don't. And you can imagine this gets knitted up and goes into a pump, it just clogs it to death. It's a pain. Because if this pumping station didn't pump storm flow when it should, when it has to, we flood.
Well, this here is fat. This is hardened cooking fat. And you can see it's got lolly sticks in it. You know, there's nothing to say that there's not a hypodermic syringe in there or you know, such like, you know, you could end up with a needle stick, which obviously no one wants.
That's why we keep telling people, you know, a little bit of toilet paper, no fat, no rags, no sanitary items. Yeah.
Someone obviously had enough of their pair of socks. All this sort of stuff should be in the bin, nowhere near a sewer system.
And people will say, well, you know, it keeps you in work. We've got plenty of other work to get on with, I can assure you.
Yeah.
The weather above ground could affect the work. Rain can be a problem.
Supposed to be a bit of rain about tonight. The crew that's up the top there, they're keeping an eye on the weather for us. So we're going to remove some of this so that at least it can get through into the pumps, you know, should there be a storm.
Back in Dagenham, those who dumped all this rubbish still have not been found. Environmental enforcement officers Rob and Lindsay are going to an address found in the rubbish.
And we're just going to come over here and have a little knock see if the person still lives there.
Any sign of rubbish, wherever it is, could be relevant.
This car looks like it's got a lot of random household stuff in it. Don't really know why they've got that there, but they shouldn't have rubbish in the car anyway. Did you see him in there?
No.
The litter police are calling, and the visit isn't welcome.
Council Enforcement Officer, I need to speak to you about this address.
Sorry?
How long have you lived here?
Me?
Yeah.
Not long time.
Not a long time.
I'm a new tenant.
You're a new tenant?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not you then.
Do you have your landlord's details at all?
My landlord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you?
Would you be able to get some details for your landlord?
It's basically as we suspected in the first place. There's someone's. Basically, it's not her, but it's the person who lived there before them. Again, they're probably left or been evicted or whatever.
But Lindsay isn't going to give up.
Also, this car, why have you got all this stuff?
Sorry?
Why have you got all this stuff in the back of the car here?
This car?
Mice can get in and they can live in there because where there's all clothes and stuff in there, it's a nice little place for them to live.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked my landlord to do that storage, yeah, because I have to keep the stuff inside there.
Oh.
Okay. Glamorous stuff.
For Rob and Lindsay, the case is not closed. Back in the London sewer, Rob and Dan are still trying to clear the storm filter or screen.
There's a bloody hair coat in there, look.
Yeah.
You do your hair as well while you're and wash your face.
Yeah, and wash your face and do your hair at the same time.
Ah, there could be gold in them there hills.
All right. Oh, blimey, look what we've got here, look.
Oh.
Crown jewels.
Is it sterling?
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll bite it and see if it's silver, Stan.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what it is.
Or is it a fancy toilet chain?
Don't know. It's glitzy, isn't it? Look nice on the Christmas tree. That's more likely where it was.
Yeah. Someone's bling.
It's nice beads, isn't it? Shiny bangles. Yeah.
Give that to the missus.
Is it her birthday yet then?
October.
October? Oh, you clean it up already.
Sometimes grime fighters can't resist having a joke about grime.
I can't imagine what it'd be like trying to meet someone. I mean, fortunately enough, I was with my partner before we started, but you know what it would be like to sort of, should we say, go out on the pool.
Put more aftershave on, I think, deodorant.
As a manager, Rob doesn't have to get into the nitty-gritty, but he thinks he should.
You know, I'm a hands-on manager. I come down and if the guys come into the office and say, the bloody screens down at the Isle of Dogs are an absolute pain to do, you can have an intelligent conversation with someone because you know what they're talking about. When you're sitting there and you haven't got a clue where they work or what they do, a bit difficult, isn't it? I think we've got that lot ready from there, Dan. I have to get the lads to come in and sucker and suck this lot up and get rid of it. Because what's going to start happening is this flow that's coming in here is going to start building up and we're going to start swimming. Right, I think it's time for a cup of tea, lads. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Make sure you put the kettle on there.
Be safe.
The storm clouds are gathering. Rob and Dan are relieved. Rain could have stopped play.
Yeah, look, it's starting to rain now. Let's see, just done in time.
Timing.
In Blackpool, Steve and Steve are on their way to unblock a drain. This time, they've brought another member of the family to help out.
Let me introduce you to Chris, my other son. He's on day release. No, he's got a day off from college. We're out training him today, so he's going to learn the ropes and get a bit dirty. Come on, son, let's go.
Steve Jr. thought he'd sorted out the problem when he came last week.
Whoa, it's a little bit messy in here, boys. Just be careful.
Dad's not impressed.
I can't work with idiots. Obviously, you can see he's done a great job. Tell you what, you see that plant there? It'll be 10 foot tall this morning with all this poo. It's great.
Getting both his sons involved is all part of Steve's exit strategy.
The idea with the boys is Stephen to be in charge, Chris obviously to get involved, and then I can do away with the poo and get a little bit of sunshine.
15, I think I was. I started helping, just doing the machine and turning it on and off. just to help Steve.
You both get your looks off you, because they're good looking lads, and obviously they get the looks off the dad, yeah? But what he won't enjoy is, he's getting along right now, look at this. Good looking Chris.
There are times when Steve just goes on and on. It's an odd way to play Happy Families, but it works.
Oh, look at that.
Steve's already getting D-Mob happy.
There she goes. Well done, boys. The result, that's what's happened there.
Steve pretends he's already retired, but he can't really stay away.
I'm just making sure you two know what you're doing.
It looks as if the technically minded youngsters will win the day, but not so fast.
No, wipe the top of the remote, the sensor. The sensor, not enter. Sensor.
Yeah, he's better. He's actually better to stay at college and do his cars.
Well done, Chris.
We won't be doing your drains, don't we?
I told you to stand behind me.
The truth is that this family is a close one. They like being together.
Yeah, it's a good crack. Enjoy it when it comes out. He's not only my brother, he's my friend. You enjoyed it?
And this is just one proud dad.
He's a shy lad. He's like his dad, dead shy. What are we? Come on, in front of the camera. What are we? Number 1 for number 2s.
All over our cities, along our coastlines and across our green and pleasant land, an invisible army is fighting a never-ending war. Their enemy is the filth that we create and the vermin that thrive on it. Welcome to the hidden world of the grime fighters. On our programme tonight, the extreme cleaners who love the dirt.
The grimier the better, that's what I say.
Bugs in the bags are just too much.
Never seen so many bugs.
And the A to B of grime fighting.
A. B. C.
In Stockport, team leader Mike is leading from behind. The team are revving up to clear an abandoned house. But where? Where is Mike?
Late again, innit? Must have been out last night. Yeah. Oh, he's here now. I'll see him anyway.
Morning, lads. Sorry I'm late. Oh, I've had a nightmare last night. Right, come on. I've not even had a chance to get bloody changed this morning. Come on.
Mike's had a hard day's night.
Right, lads, we've got another little property clearance. Right, this room's not too bad. A lot of it's boxed up.
Out of sorts and in the wrong clothes.
Yeah. Let's have a look. No, there's not much in there. A bed and some drawers, a few boxes and that. Right. Let's go and have a look in here.
Oh no, not back to bed.
Oops.
There is a dress code for this.
I went out last night and I've just come straight from the office this morning. There you go. Never like to disappoint my lady friends.
Is that a coffin? I hope not. Mustn't be gloomy. There's work to be done. Oh, but there are distractions. Is Mike really a 70s pop idol?
Oh yeah, I remember doing that in the 70s. I used to have a moustache here. That's when I used to have girls throwing the pants at me on stage when I used to be an international sex symbol.
Yes, he still hasn't woken up. The truth is, Mike with a mullet was, well, much like Mike with a mallet.
Right, all right then, Alex. We start, right, with the weak parts, yeah? So the first one is A, right? B, C. I tell you what, you don't see this on the Antiques Roadshow. There you go.
You know what? The Antiques Roadshow could perhaps do with a makeover. And maybe our grime fighters would be the perfect contestants in MasterChef.
What are they? Milk bottles. Oh, get them away from me! Oh. It looks like a scientific experiment gone wrong.
Alex thinks that after Mike's night out, this could bring him round.
Whoa, Alex! Go on.
Comes in dressed inappropriately for work and then refuses to take part.
Listen, I'm the boss, Alex, right? I command, I'd give all the orders, right? I'm in charge. I'm in charge, Alex.
Now it's payback time.
There's a bit of a bad smell down there.
Oh, that is strong. I thought you had a strong stomach.
The day is picking up slowly but surely. Mike is getting back to the real world.
So as you can see, we're all done. Nice and clear.
The point about Mike is that he doesn't lack confidence. In Battersea in London, 3 extreme cleaners, Steve, Bertram and Sean, are looking for an easy time in an empty shop. How soft can you get in a soft furnishing shop? But this one is hard. A drain has burst.
The main part of the problem's downstairs, where it's been flooded, sewage water and all that.
It'll need engine power to drain the basement. This is a tough one. Downhearted? Not in the slightest.
Steve loved this bit of the job.
Well, the grimier the better, that's what I say. But not all jobs are like this, so when they come along it makes you happy, doesn't it? But
it's not the grime fighters really like, it's the fighting.
This is bad down here. It smells really bad. More pungent as you get round here.
This old storage room doesn't look too bad, but it is.
This is, you see that just flakes away when you move like that. It's been like this a while to be like that, in that condition.
Obviously you've got human faeces, you've got human body fluids, anything obviously from rats because it's come up from the sewer.
But how did this get into such a state?
The problem is this has came off the pipe, which has let all the water out. Looks like a few turds there. Probably came out the flats from upstairs, because we have got flats up above us. You get turds everywhere. Well, it's life, innit?
A mess is one thing, a mess from a drain quite another.
Basically what we're going to do is clear this room out, bag everything up, it'll all be disposed of in the incinerator.
It's soaking wet.
We'll spray down industrial disinfectant and basically just give it a real nice deep clean.
A deep clean has to be tackled in the proper way. Bags first. Get this stuff out of the way before tackling the wet stuff.
Right, the lads are packing everything up now, so all I've got to do is get this downstairs and start sucking the sewage up.
Ah, the countryside. What could go wrong here? It's perfect. But in idyllic Oxfordshire, father and son pest controllers Dave and Matthew know the score. At the Cotswolds Wildlife Park, a rare bird collection is threatened by stoats.
There's the barley starling. 14 birds remained in the wild in '88, so that's a captive breeding programme that's keeping them alive. This one is a piping guan, 200 left in the wild. These aren't rare, but they're quite endearing birds, even though they peck you. But I mean, it's got no fear, and you know, a stoat came in here, boof, that'll be gone.
Birds without fear of stoats. That's the problem. Our pest controllers have a plan of action.
We've set 2 traps. They're here all the time, but they're not always set. So there's one on the outside wall, one on the inside wall.
Dave wants to pass on his pest controlling skills to his son, and young Matthew is up for it.
They're all in tunnels.
Why is it in a tunnel, Dad?
We've put in tunnels so that other things don't get to them, and also stoats and rats, if there were a rat around. They like to be hidden. That's okay.
Why have you got sticks in front of the box?
Well, that's to stop like anything bigger than a stoat getting in there.
Traps aren't traps unless they trap.
Right, this is the one where hopefully. Good. There we are. Female stoat. The trap has caught it straight around the neck and the body. It was instant kill.
This is a special moment when a father shows off in front of his son.
That's how you catch a stoat. It's a shame, but there we are. We can't have it killing these rare birds. That's a Madagascan teal that it killed yesterday, and as you can see, they kill them by taking their heads off.
Do you reckon you've caught the cause of all the trouble, or do you reckon there may be more coming in?
We're in the middle of the countryside. There are stoats everywhere, and I have no problem with them. But this one has found its way into here with these rare birds, and you cannot tolerate that. It's gone in a humane way, and that's that. So now the birds can breed in peace, and the rest of the stoats, as long as they stay out of the way, we're fine.
In Dagenham, environmental enforcement officers never spot a bin without thinking, should it be there, and who might be responsible? Rob and Lindsay have to make sure that rubbish is properly disposed of.
You know, we've educated sort of like these guys before, once or twice. But again, it's just persistent. I mean, there's carpet, this is a green golden waste bin. There's nothing to go in here apart from unless it is green golden waste.
It's been out their front for ages and they've just lived with it there. They haven't taken it anywhere. They could have taken it to the dump.
These guys have got domestic waste in here. I don't know if you can see that. There's just like all sorts of domestic rubbish and stuff in there. Completely and utterly unsuitable, so that's not going to be taken.
We don't know if this is the residents' rubbish or not, but what we're going to do is we've got this cage vehicle here. We're just going to ask the residents to come and bring it on themselves.
Rob takes a pot shot.
I want to come out and say hello.
But it looks as if he's fired a blank.
Oh, that's typical, isn't it?
Wind's open.
Should we just take it?
While they're taking stock, someone appears at an upstairs window.
Is anyone else in, or is it just you?
No, no one else is here at the moment.
Would you be able to help us just get some of this rubbish onto the back of the truck?
I haven't got gloves.
No. We've got gloves if you want to borrow some gloves.
What about my nails? I was just suggesting that we ask yourself, kind gentlemen, to help us with the...
Kind gentlemen?
Yeah.
Yes, it won't be a problem.
Rob and Lindsay are taken by surprise. It's not their job to clear up.
We don't like doing this ourselves, really, because we'd rather whoever's rubbish it is do it for us. As we've already served the notice anyway, we can take the rubbish and then the charge will be put on the property.
After all, this isn't too difficult. Rob and Lindsay even get a helping hand from the rubbish truck driver.
It's got grass growing out.
Enforcement officers sometimes just have to muck in. Lindsay and Rob want to get back to their usual job, enforcing, keeping a check. Coming up, Steve's grime-fighting passion is revealed.
He loves it, absolutely loves it. If he could, he'd roll round in it.
Rob and Lindsay get back to basics.
Not our job, we're not supposed to do this. Well, they obviously don't know what's going on.
I'm in charge.
And is Mike ready to throw in the towel?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you be in charge then, because you seem to have more idea than I do.
Up and down the land, a little-known army of dedicated professionals are devoted to battling the ever-advancing tide of grime. Back in the Battersea basement, Steve is preparing to play water games.
I've got this thing here called a wet vac. We've got to suck all the water up and then we've got to dispose of it.
Hoovering carpets is for sissies. This is the real thing.
As you can see, on the wet vac is sucking the water up, so all you can see left is the lumps of turds and all that that's left. So.
Steve enjoys the noise, while the others have to get on with the work.
What we've got mixed up is excrement, urine, anything that comes out of the human body, with household waste, fat, you name it, it's in it.
It's all got to be cleaned up. As long as I get paid at the end of the month or week or whatever, I'll do anything.
The great grime fighter never gives up.
The dirtier, the grimier the job, you put Steve on it, he loves it, absolutely loves it. If he could, he'd roll round in it.
I'm not one for masks. Smell doesn't bother us.
So what are the qualities which Steve has?
He's a northerner. He's funny.
You're okay.
The trick for Steve is getting satisfaction from getting a job well done.
All the human faces have gone, that was up there, so that's looking good.
All this rubbish has to be removed to clear the basement. The end is now in sight.
You get home tonight and have a good shower down, change your clothes and I'll feel a lot better.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
What we've seen today is how a hard job breeds heroes like Steve, and his mates are only too ready to agree. In Stockport, Mike and his team, Alex and Liam, have put aside the larky mood of the morning. They have to clear an empty flat, but there's something spooky about it.
Right, we've been told that the guy's died. We've been told to clear it out, so let's go and have a look and see what's going on.
This is like the Mary Celeste, a phantom ship without a crew.
This is strange, isn't it, lads?
Oh, it just looks like someone's still here, doesn't it? You know, been left exactly how it was on the last day of, you know.
It's always a bit of a strange, eerie feeling when you come into a property and it's just how they've left it.
It's not difficult to see what's happened. Home, but alone.
He's got a pan, he's got a kettle, one bowl, one plate, 2 cups, 1 knife and fork. No, it's pretty sad, really. Right, this is the bedroom.
It's not nice to see, is it? Just gets you thinking a bit, doesn't it?
Didn't have an awful lot of possessions. You can imagine it quite being a lonely existence. No radio, no telly, by yourself. Not many things. Yeah, sad.
Mike plays the detective, and not just any detective, a great detective.
He's got his stick. A man who sleeps with a walking stick in his bed. He was frightened of being intruded, and that's why he had his stick in the bed.
Do you not think he might have needed the stick to get out of bed or anything like that?
Yeah, it's a good answer, that, mate.
He was old and fragile.
Never really thought about that.
Need a bit of help, don't you?
Good answer, that. Never really thought about that.
Detective work is fun, but it doesn't help in clearing the flat. Back in Dagenham, the enforcement officers are tackling a bad case of colour blindness.
Orange bags are meant to be for recycling. We give these out for free. People don't want to buy the black bags, so they just use the orange bags.
Why doesn't everyone realise that black is black and orange is orange? And green, I hope you're following this, is of course green.
We've got the green garden waste bins being misused, it's being used for domestic. Which one of those bins are yours, my friend?
This, I think of this one.
Actually,
we cannot say which one because everyone using both, you know.
Rob is on the warpath.
Hi. We've just come down here with regards to the rubbish and stuff.
This rubbish is not mine.
That's fine.
Whoever lives here, it's always been a stage, you get what I mean? I've tried my bit, but I'm not going to make an effort and everyone else is just going to make it look like rubbish.
I mean, yeah, I understand totally. I mean, but there is legislation that we're going to have to serve with this because it's sort of like non-compliance.
Yeah.
All right,
well, I'm moving next week anyway.
Oh yeah? Okay, probably won't apply to you then.
Have you not had any leaflets or anything?
No, I haven't. For the year and a half I've been here, I haven't received one leaflet to do with the bins. To be honest, I didn't know. I've only guessed from guessing, do you get what I mean?
We can't then go and prosecute them for this stuff when they don't actually know what they're doing.
If a job's worth doing well, it's worth doing it yourself.
Got mix in here, got everything. Earwigs, galore. Never seen so many bugs.
Probably the most disgusting thing we do.
Not our job, we're not supposed to do this, but after having a chat with them all, they obviously don't know what's going on, so.
In theory, it should always work a treat. Different colours, different rubbish. But that's in theory. Back in Stockport, Mike, Alex and Liam are ready to start clearing the flat. Boss man Mike's got a plan. All it requires is a bit of discipline.
Right, lads, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get the table and chairs on the support vehicle.
We should take the bed out first.
Listen, I'm in charge. We're getting this out first, and we're getting all that cleared.
Well,
come on, let's
clear
get
that,
it. Come on, let's not mess about. Get the gear out of the flat.
Best. Putting the bigger stuff on first, the bulkier stuff. I think anyway, just makes life a little bit easier if you put the little small
Alex,
things on the bottom.
What do you know? You've only been doing this a couple of weeks. Just let's get the gear on and listen to me.
Getting the squarer stuff, you can put it into corners. Just consolidates the space.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you be in charge then, because you seem to have more idea than I do. Are you going to be in charge?
Yeah, I'll be in charge.
Great. Are you going to pay my wages then?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, because you're sacked, so it'll just be, just be Liam.
Sacked. I never have any of this back chat with that Liam. It's always him. Every time it's him. Noddy.
Mike, can you take that to the van for me, please?
All right, OK, Alex.
Thank you. All right.
Without the banter, it's hard to see how this work could get done.
I just let them bicker at each other. I find it funny. It makes my time go a lot quicker and easier.
Ah! Yeah. You do that on purpose then. Don't be so stupid.
Oh, Alex!
I'm looking at that shorty today.
Can you just give us an hand, please?
And at the end of it all, it's Alex who gets the last laugh.
Just watch where you're putting your hands, mate, because you've got dog on your coat.
Oh, how have I got that on my coat? I thought I could smell something.
Oh, Mike, you put your hand in it.
Oh, there's all dog everywhere. Stinking out the cab. Oh.
All over our cities, along our coastlines and across our green and pleasant land, an invisible army is fighting a never-ending war. Their enemy is the filth that we create and the vermin that thrive on it. Welcome to the hidden world of the grime fighters. On our programme tonight, if only people liked rubbish, this would be a perfect home.
Lucky it stopped smell-o-vision again because it's quite rancid.
A pest controller turns agony aunt.
The question I always get asked is, how did I end up with bed bugs?
And in this business, even veterans can have their doubts.
I think I'm going to start another business without him.
What?
Well, in Garden City sounds great, tidy and tranquil. But oh no. This job is so bad that manager Darren has been called in to assess the situation.
Alright, Dan, what's the score this one, mate?
Well, it's worse than we thought it was this morning. We've cleared 2 rooms and almost filled the tippers, and there's 2 more rooms left that are full to your waist.
Okay, let's go and have a look then, yeah?
Yeah.
You've done them 2 rooms there, yeah?
Yeah, we've done this room pretty much.
Yeah.
This one's all done.
Okay.
toilet. Just
Toilets are nice to be used.
makes you hungry.
Now comes the hard part. Well, that's what you expect if you're a team of extreme cleaners.
Blimey, Dan, you're right to call us, mate. Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen.
It's well and truly full. You like to drink. Oh my God, the stove is completely caked in grease. It's absolutely horrible in there.
The lads can't resist giving it a rating for awfulness.
It's up there in the top 5 automation.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Dan, how many do you reckon?
8.
They are really bad.
Yeah, right.
And the living room doesn't exactly live up to its name.
I'd say there's at least 3 ton of rubbish in here. I'm just going to climb over and have a look round the corner.
I think we get also like spray, sanitise it and spray deodoriser in first as well.
Yeah, it does need deodorising.
It does need deodorising.
Stinks.
This was the home of a man who recently died. But how did he live?
Probably using 2 rooms as a tip, you know, for his rubbish and as a toilet, because the toilet was blocked, so he was, yeah. And then living in the back bedrooms.
There must be a sad story to account for all this. A life made unmanageable and, in the end, unbearable. In Barking, it's the job of environmental enforcement officers Rob and Lindsay to see that rubbish is put out properly. Well, this isn't.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's all been ripped open, it's going to go down the street. It's bad, really. We need to get it sorted straight away.
Rob and Lindsay have to make sure that the streets of Barking are kept tidy, and they track down the culprits.
Windows are on a latch. I'm thinking squat.
The house could have been taken over by squatters.
The back gate's open. Just want to have a little look in here just to make sure it's not been sort of broken into or anything like that. It's not much better around here, is it, to be fair? Right, okay. That's open. Hello? Barking Dagenham Council Enforcement, hello? What I'm concerned about is if somebody's sort of like laying in there ill or dead or something like that, you don't know. Hello? It may have been broken into. I think we're just going to probably have to ring the police just to get someone to come down here just to make sure there's nobody in there, because our warrant unfortunately doesn't consider like let us go into people's houses if there's somebody in there doing something. It's an absolute state. Back door's open, kitchen lights on, food on the side, everything's been moved, there's marks on the door to say that it might have been false, so
I think someone's squatting in there.
I might think someone's squatting, or you know, it's a good chance it's been done over, so I'm going to quickly ring the old building place and get them to come down here.
What started out as a routine inspection is now a matter for the police. This rubbish will have to stay where it is for the moment. Back in Welwyn Garden City, the flat with tons of rubbish is about to be tackled.
Boys, we know it's really bad up there. Just make sure that you're careful when you're doing it. OK, then let's get going, eh?
The team are experienced. They know what to do.
What we're doing is just getting in a chain here. 3 boys in there, loading up, filling the bags, and then these 2 are taking them down the stairs and loading them up onto the tippers.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
You start moving stuff, all the old food's going to kick up. So we're spraying with deodoriser. It's also got a sanitiser in here, so it knocks down the germs as well.
One of them's got some bottles in, Dave, so be careful with that one.
Survival for the former tenant meant fags and booze. That's if he could find them among all this.
The rest of his dinner. Drumsticks and fires. Oh, wow.
It's not a complete shambles. Some things have their place.
Pet corner.
But none of it is clean. Records from the old days are on display. For Darren, it's a trip down memory lane.
Tom Jones.
As usual in a clean-up, the past is revealed.
It's a Boys Brigade Holy Bible. It was presented to him in 1957-58 for perfect attendance. It's just a shame. It's in pristine condition.
Still trying to get a score up.
Unfortunately, it's got to go in the bin.
But there's an obvious question. How could this have been allowed to happen?
The 2 rooms out there weren't as bad, so we probably just stayed in them.
It's unfortunately today's society where years ago the neighbours would look after you or something like that, but a lot of the time now that they just don't, you know, we haven't got that sort of society no more.
Even finding somewhere to sit must have been difficult.
Well, there is furniture and it's a lounge. Trying to get this out, so we've got an easier path which to walk round.
The team are expecting problems, and they find them.
I've just uprooted something there which is lucky it's not smell-o-vision again because it's quite rancid.
There's a bag of faeces or 2 down here.
It's part of the routine.
Right boys, so now we've got to retire for a minute and get some masks on and get some litter pickers in here.
Yeah, that weren't the most pleasant thing in the world. I'd rather come home to like a Sunday roast or something than that.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty bits of it, we're going to put our mask on there.
That should be better.
In Barking, Rob and Lindsay are trying to find out who dumped the rubbish. The police have been called.
I'm just going to knock next door and see if they know who's living there, if there's anyone living there, or like if they have any more information really.
Returning from shopping are some of the residents.
If you want to go in there and make sure everything's all right, I'll call the old bill off.
Is it going on telly?
Yeah, it's going on TV1.
Oh no, can you get that over the block?
Hello!
All right, do you want to cancel the old bill?
Rob has to see that all is well.
You all right? Do you want to just go upstairs, make sure nothing's been touched upstairs?
Yeah, do you wait here for me?
Yeah, of course. Apparently it's her mum's house or something, so she's gone inside to make sure everything's okay. If that's the case, then we'll cancel the police and happy days.
But that hasn't solved the problem of the rubbish outside.
Now what we're going to do is leave her contact number, so the girl's mum can contact her straight away with regards to the rubbish and how she's going to remove it.
As it happens, Rob and Lindsay have some helpful colleagues.
The gentleman's just said he's going to take those bags for us while they're here. That's fine, thank you very much. Our guys have generously taken everything away for you, and that's it, happy days. All right, leave you in peace. All right, no worries guys, take care, yeah?
Job done. Let's hope it stays this way. Coming up, the boss who thinks he's the best.
The simple things in life are genius. Just look at me.
A pest controller who's got what it takes.
Start spraying.
And having coffee isn't special anymore.
Jar of urine.
Up and down the land, a little-known army of dedicated professionals are devoted to battling an ever-advancing tide of grime. Back in Welwyn Garden City, the clean team, led by Darren, think they've got the problems under control. They've got their breathing masks on. It should be easy.
Because we found faeces, we're going to use the litter pickers to put it in the bags. All right, boys, that bit of faeces is cleared.
It's the worst kind of rubbish. Nothing has been thrown away.
Jar of urine.
Don't open it.
They're all full, yeah.
All full. Yeah, every single one I'm picking up looks to be full of urine.
Being professional doesn't mean you can't be cross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Especially when they've got a toilet here already.
This is more than can be dealt with in a day, but senior management, Darren, is not downhearted.
It's good that we did come down, make sure everything was done right and everything else, but the boys are doing a great job.
We've started clearing this. Don't really look like we've done that much, but we've filled up 2 tippers. We've pretty much done half of that, as you can see, all the grime on the washing machine. and now you can get round to the cooker to have a look if you want. But then there's this room here where we've literally just piled everything in, so when we come back with an empty van. So now all we've got to do is lock up and go home and go to bed and have dinner and all that, I suppose. The first couple of weeks when you're working, you come to places like this and you can't really handle it, but after a while, you seem to just get used to it. Don't know, you get a sense of satisfaction out of it, I suppose, but I think I've better things to do in my life.
In Preston, father and son team, Steve and Steve, hope this job is going to be easy. It's one of their old friends, a block drain.
This is the problem.
I'll just give it a quick plunge. That go. You feel it? There's nothing, is there? It's going to have to be jetted. Get brace in there.
Let's get the mini kit on it, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right then.
This should be quickly sorted out, but Steve Senior is seriously in need of sympathy.
I was skiing in December, the week before Christmas, and I am honest, an advanced skier. Unfortunately, it was a freak accident. The mates I went with said it's because I was a poor skier. Broke my arm in 2 places, sorry, my shoulder in 2 places, my ribs, and I dislocated my finger as well. But apart from that, I had a great time.
Since my dad broke his shoulder, I've done nothing but work. I've had no help, I've had no sympathy, and I could have done with an hand really. From the masters,
well,
they say.
You can have an hand. Only one
Just
hand.
the one.
Steve hangs back, but he's genuinely sorry.
I really do want to help him. Oh, I really do, but obviously I can't.
But he can still give advice.
The biggest cause of anything is face wipes. Blockages, face wipes, grease, fat, cats, dogs, humans, all sorts of stuff really. But no, mainly fat, grease and face wipes.
Said your little piece now. Can we carry on?
For Steve, attack is the best form of defence.
I think I'm going to start another business without him because I seriously very annoyed. If I had to, I swear, I can't do it with that. But I swear, this will be ready soon.
Cup of tea?
The ladies just give us a cup of tea. Well, it's not a cup of tea, it's coffee, but sometimes you can't actually tell the difference. But hey, anything wet's nice. Oh, I can't believe it. Look at this day. I cannot. Liverpool v Blackpool tonight. Come on the pool and look what she's given me. A Preston North End Cup. Sorry boys when you watch this, but I'm not drinking out of that. I love New York, that's a bit better. Cheers. I can't believe you're drinking out of that cup. Come on, let's get this done.
But now it's back to the hard grime.
Go on!
Bed bugs don't sound frightening unless you see them in close-up. They breed readily, and this is frightening, they live on human blood.
You like that saying, don't you?
In Dagenham, pest controller Pete is getting ready for battle, and he's making sure that he's well prepared.
Little trick here I've learnt over the years. Put a little bit of this gaffer tape around the bottom. They do come off the floor and want to crawl up, they get stuck on the either sticky, plus they can't get on me.
Pete is taking no chances. If necessary, he's ready to use weapons of mass destruction.
Right, I'm just going to go straight in with a chemical and mix it all up, and it's all ready. See, we're dealing with poisons, so all poisons are dangerous. Alright, pest control.
How can Pete be sure he has to deal with bed bugs? Well, for a start, some beds have been infested.
Well, first thing we're going to do is check the mattresses for blood spots and try and locate where they're actually hiding. As you can see, we've got blood stain where obviously someone's been bit. 9 out of 10 on these new mattresses, because they've got no fold on them, they tend to want to stay in the bed itself and not on the mattress.
Know your enemy, that's the key.
They like coming out at night, so it's very rare to see them during the day, so you've got to locate them. Most probably guarantee that they're going to be in these wooden slats now. You'll find that you get more activity up the head end. Bed bugs, they actually move quite fast, funny enough. So the idea is to try and unscrew these without trying to move them, if it's possible. Right, you can see the marks here, there, there. If you have a look where we've got like the knot of the wood, you can see where they've been sitting in the... Obviously again it's up the head end. As you can see, you've got the adult bed bug and you've got a nymph bed bug.
So it's not just in the mattresses.
You know, you can pick them up on buses where people have been sitting on buses and they've crawled on you. People going abroad, where they get in the suitcases, they've brought it home, within a month, bang, they've started off and then they've got their little festation.
These bugs are no respecter of persons.
It happens all over the world and all over in our hotels as well, plus your houses as well. There ain't a scenario where they're saying, oh, you got bed bugs, you're liable for it, it's your problem. Don't feel bad. If you've got bed bugs, just ring up a pest controller and they will have the right equipment and the right chemicals to deal with the pest control.
First, get them taped.
And here we have one bed bug.
And then it's all-out war.
Start spraying.
Safely protected by his suit and mask, Pete can now spray the bedroom with insecticide. This will keep the bugs at bay for weeks, but it's safe for the tenants as soon as it's dried.
Right, that's it all done in there. Just got to pull the door to now and let it all dry for him, and I think he'll be a happy customer.
Pete will be back in 3 weeks to check if the blood-loving bugs have had their day. Back in Preston, young Steve is enjoying the extra responsibility. But oh dear, there's a problem.
It's just not going around the bend because it's such a tight bend. It's all fat, yeah, and grease, and it stinks like sick.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to put your gauntlets on and get down there.
It's always a special moment when a father tells his grown-up son what to do. And he listens.
Just go and get your gauntlets. What he doesn't know is we haven't actually got any gauntlets.
What? What's he saying?
So he's going to have to get his hand in a bin bag and put it down, but he'll find that.
Oh, here's a bin bag here.
OK.
The shoes best instead of gauntlet.
I'd do it if I could.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
No, I would. I'd do it, honestly. You know I would.
Look how clean his pants are. Look how clean these are. Look. Look at mine. You can tell it doesn't work.
Little does he know that there's little air holes in these little black bin bags.
Oh. Right, we're in.
He's going to get wet.
How clever is it to use a bag with holes?
But the thing is, the best things in life, right, like the wheelbarrow, simplicity is genius. You see, they invent all this stuff, you've got a bin bag, you know?
Yeah, but have you seen the process bin bags have to be moved through to be made?
The simple things in life are genius. Just look at me.
Hey,
I'm simple and I'm a genius. Come on.
You can say the daftest things if you're the boss and you're injured.
Feel it. How's it going through? Feel it. Yeah, got it.
It's gone.
Oh, yes. It's gone a long way in that. There's a lot of fat in this drain. Oh, yes. Look at this. This is what's in the drain. All these big bits of fat. That's just a small amount. If you imagine all that crushed up, it just goes rock hard in the drains and just sets, and there's just no chance.
Steve Sr. feels a bit guilty.
Bit of a sorry sight that, them trying to soldier on like that.
After sure willing.
Which isn't an awful lot.
A quick hose down and the yard is soon back to normal.
Yeah, son, there you go.
And father and son can head off together as a happy team.
What are we? Come on. Number 1 for number 2s.
Since the filming of the programme, the flat in Welwyn Garden City has been completely cleaned and is now ready for new tenants. And skiing disaster Steve is joined by another family member.
Try and show a bit of enthusiasm, come on.
An invisible army is fighting a never-ending war. Their enemy is the filth that we create and the vermin that thrive on it. Welcome to the hidden world of the grime fighters. On our programme tonight, a backyard in Barking takes a drubbing.
Rotten foods, nappies, dirty underwear.
Drains take the strain in Dagenham.
It stinks like Simon's aftershave.
And when rubbish removal men get a bit frisky.
As you can see, it's a little bit mad.
But first to Aberystwyth in Wales, where extreme cleaners Johnny, Peter and Carl have been called out to clear a flat, or is it a drugs den? They've been warned that they've got to be careful. Immediately the signs are worrying. The lads have been told this isn't going to be a straightforward job.
We've been told there might be some drug use, and this looks like the room that it's been done in, so you just got to be careful. There's no needles hiding behind any sofas or cushions or anything.
Sadly, it seems, these drug users were also parents.
The kids' room, yeah.
The previous occupiers have left in a hurry, not that they're the sort who would have cleaned up anyway.
Just a lot of clothes on the floor, babies' clothes.
If there are infected needles here, Johnny wants to make sure they can be handled safely.
A lot of rubbish in the kitchen.
This drawer proves the point. Danger.
Oh, there's a needle.
Forewarned is forearmed. Johnny is proud of his work.
Don't mind doing jobs like this. When you see the result at the end, it makes you happy when you go home, so at least you can say you've changed, hopefully, someone's life, making the place cleaner.
In Dagenham, East London, Bill and Simon, the sewage supermen, are on a mission. A back garden and a bad smell spurs them on.
There we go.
These pipes could be blocked. Knock, knock, who's there?
When I banged that, it was just to check to see if the dam pipe ain't full. And the dam pipe seems to be hello, so it's a sign of saying like that's empty.
The blockage must be underground. This could be tricky.
We lift up the interceptor and check that, see if that's blocking.
Yeah, you want to move the car?
Okay then, so I'll give the gentleman a knock.
Yeah.
But nothing's ever simple, is it? And if it is simple, there are some who make it more complicated.
Hiya, sorry to disturb, mate. Barking and Dagenham sewer team. Is there any chance you can pull your motor back a bit?
Pull it back? I'd have just pulled it where it is.
What? You'll make your mind up. First you want it moved, now you don't.
Who wants
which
it moved?
which one do you want done?
Don't do it.
No, come
Don't
on.
do it.
You told me to go and knock on the door. I've gone knock on the door. Now you're telling me.
I'm walking away from you now.
Whatever.
I'm walking away from you now.
No, you started the argument.
I didn't.
People are usually helpful to grime fighters.
He's going to run you over.
I wish he'd run you over, though.
At last, the drain is revealed and Bill can get down to business.
We have all the best tools in the world.
No, just do it.
Shut your mouth, you.
There can be something very satisfying about a blocked drain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's full up.
Dirty water.
Simon's been round and had a bath, because look,
Come
don't
on.
look like he's had a bath.
Yeah, go on.
See how dirty that water
Go
is?
on, let's do it, come on.
Come on.
The bad smell is inevitable, and so are the jokes.
It stinks like Simon's aftershave. He buys all the cheap rubbish.
Don't fall in there, you might mess your hair up.
At least I can comb my hair, I've got some.
Nature was cruel to me, all right?
Yeah, tell me about it.
But there's a problem. Why isn't it just going whoosh?
It seems like it might be the mains, so what Simon's going to do now is go across the road and check to see if the other side's up. Come on, Simon, hurry up.
Yep, the mains are up.
The mains belong to Thames Water. We're not allowed to touch them.
It all looked so good. But now, the hardest part, admitting defeat and telling those involved.
What you got to do now, I've just checked.
Yeah.
He's beautiful, isn't he? He's cute.
Kissing the dog, that's okay, but not very hygienic.
Well, here we go, another job done, sort of. Go on in. Let's go. Rock and roll.
We're still in East London, where a house in Barking is causing concern. It's a mess, of course, but it's also dangerous. Environmental Health Officer Philip has called in his team to make sure it's safe. Enforcement officers Rob and Jenny will need to inspect the grime scene before cleaning can begin.
You all right, mate? What we got, mate?
We've got filthy and verminous premises.
Okay.
It's their job to search for clues as to who's responsible. And that can be a messy business.
As you can see, we've got a lot of waste out here, and we just need to check for evidence now and see if we can find out where the waste has come from. Need to be careful, there may be syringes.
The problem is, no one knows what they may find. A needle in this haystack? Maybe worse.
Just going to have a little nose in here, see if we can find anything.
I contacted the landlord, served a notice. Nothing was carried out, so we decided we need today to come down, get the waste cleared, charge the landlord for the clearance, and try and find any evidence in the waste.
It's all old stuff.
Oh, man. Just as I thought. Bag of condoms. There are more condoms down there, look. It's looking more and more.
Yeah, like a house of ill repute. Is it worth looking through anymore?
I don't think we need to, do we?
No.
Oh, no way. Don't know what that was. Took a lungful of that, whatever it was. Ugh.
Oh, Rob. Don't even bother.
That's gross, isn't it?
It makes you want to laugh or cry.
It's all a bit nasty and a bit naughty, isn't it, to be fair? It just absolutely stings.
And now Rob smells a rat.
Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, look, maggots dropping off of him. Ooh. Oh, it stings. I'm going to lose it. Get rid of it. Ugh. You know, it comes to something when even the rats don't want to live here anymore and they just curl up and die.
This actually has been here longer than 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, here, my pet hate. Look.
More stuff?
Hey. Super loop. Oh, bro. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Grime inquiries are never short of possible evidence, but does it add up?
We found a couple of names and addresses. Well, the addresses actually appertains to here anyway. So it means we probably won't be able to trace where the people have gone who were living here first.
Nasty, nasty place. Just got to get it cleared.
Okay, guys, we've had a look through. We haven't found anything, so you can carry on, get it cleared for us. Thanks, guys.
Back in Wales, Johnny, Peter and Kyle are having to tread very carefully indeed. This was a drugs den.
So I'm just making sure that there's nothing in here that's sharp that could affect me.
Rifling through the rubbish, it's now clear what happened. The previous occupiers were told to leave.
All right, explains now that they've been evicted and they've obviously been given the notice to get out, to get their stuff out as well, but they also haven't even bothered trying to get their stuff out.
It's no surprise that the heavy use of drugs here has taken its toll on normal life. It all could have been so different if they'd been able to lick the drug habit. They disregarded their health as much as they disregarded their home.
And I've got some more needles up here again. Might have been used, still got the needle in it. Found another needle. It's on the back of this cupboard. It's got the covering on, but by the looks of it, there might be more. Found one in the kitchen, found in here, so there could be anywhere.
These needles could still be harmful.
Well, you never know who's been injecting themselves with that needle, do you? So, it could be anything. Hepatitis, HIV, anything like that, really.
There's evidence of lives falling apart, and the evidence hasn't been destroyed.
I just found some photos of someone with a bomb, which is used for like drugs and stuff.
Got to be careful all the time because you don't know the houses you're going into, what the people are up to or what they do. Good mother or father thing to do, is it, doing drugs around your kids, especially when by the looks of it, it's hard drugs. It's quite disgusting, really.
Like, it makes me quite angry to see this sort of stuff going on, around children. There's not much we can do about it, we just have the contracts come in and clean up what they've left.
It's not the team's job to pass judgment. They've just got to make sure the flat is cleared. Coming up, a rubbish hard man shows how hard you have to be.
Let's just go and see how fit you are. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea and you get all this loaded on the truck.
And in Barking, it's now time for the extreme cleaners to face up to the problem.
Rat that's been here for a little while.
An army of dedicated professionals are devoted to battling the ever-advancing tide of grime. In Barking in East London, the problems of the former house of ill repute are being tackled.
There's excrement, condoms, might be a few needles, rats, just the usual really.
The extreme cleaners have come well prepared.
Also use Vicks just to put in the masks just in case, obviously for bad smells. Sometimes it's not as bad, obviously, but some properties and garages and stuff that we clear really just overpowering. It's been sitting there for months and months.
A tough job, of course. That's why they're here.
Bed sheets, dirty pillows, rotten foods, nappies, dirty underwear.
There's plenty of evidence of what went on here.
Condoms, more condoms, more condoms.
There's nothing so bad the rats won't like it.
There's loads of little holes and crevices where they can get in, and it's so hard to see. But obviously when you make a lot of noise, they just end up start running around, so you might see a few in a minute. Rat droppings.
There's a rat that's been here for a little while. Maggots, flies, fleas.
But nothing an extreme cleaner can't cope with.
We see quite a lot of them, to be honest, but they end up running off when you're banging about and that. The big ones, obviously like the size of cats and stuff like that, they're the ones you want to watch out. They start chasing you around the garden and flats and all sorts of stuff.
Environment Officer Philip takes a peek over the garden fence. It's obvious there's an additional problem.
They've got probably 20-25 black bags of domestic waste. We can see food on the floor. Obviously there's a big rat problem in this area and it's part of the reason. So I'm just going to have a chat with the person, the resident here. Excuse me, I'm from the council. What's your plan with regards to getting rid of them? Because you've got food waste.
Maybe today or tomorrow.
The rats are going to come and eat this. There's a lot of rats in the area. You need to get this cleared as soon as possible, please.
Yeah, sure.
This is a big problem with tenants leaving waste. He says it's from a party, but it seems a lot too much for a party. The type of waste is probably unlikely. But he's told me you'll get it cleared today, so I'll do a visit back later today or maybe Monday morning if it's not cleared. And if it hasn't been cleared, then we'll take action.
There's no time for talking now. This is just a matter of turning this mountain into a molehill.
Nice.
In the bowl.
Where there's muck, there's brass. There really is.
Hey, look. My lucky day. Been chewed by a rat by the looks of it. Pays for breakfast. Take it down the bank, you never know.
The scene has been transformed. Even the molehill has been removed. Philip is pleased.
Great job. Oh, it's a million times better, that is. Hopefully the residents will take a better care now and get a nice table and chairs out here and they've got a garden back.
Ready to go again.
Excellent.
The house has been fully cleaned and before long can welcome a new, more deserving tenant. Stockport rubbish removal expert Mike Burgess finds his truck is in rather a tight spot.
Well, Alex, get it back. That's it, Alex.
In this business, it's essential to have a good team.
Come on, Alex, hurry up.
And today, Mike is joined by Alex and Liam.
We'll have a look at this mess in the back garden. Joanne?
The key to good leadership is meticulous planning.
Hello?
It's all a matter of knowing who, when, and why.
You there, love?
Getting the right name is essential.
Is it Joanne, isn't it?
It's Susie.
Susie, sorry, Susie. Do you want to tell us about how you've accumulated all this? And
I've only been here about 12 months. It's just from doing up the house.
Yeah.
Cardboard boxes and paintings.
Yeah.
And just some packaging off.
Right.
Some appliances.
And you want all of this going? Do you want the this metal thing, the shed?
The shed, yeah.
Yeah.
Take the shed down as well.
All right then. We'll start clearing it out, and we'll let you know when we're all done.
All right. Thanks.
That smile from Alex is a good sign.
That's it.
The metal shed may look a bit of a handful, but Mike and his team won't easily be put off.
We love rubbish. We love it. We love it.
One of the advantages of being the boss is you decide how much to put into the work.
It's the third job of the day, so we all start to slow down a bit. Obviously these younger lads, a bit fitter than what I am.
Mike keeps up standards in fitness and keenness.
I do get called now and again the drill sergeant, and the reason I'm the drill sergeant, I keep an eye on the lads' fitness levels. Alex is back. He's been off for 2 weeks. He fell out of his bunk beds with his Batman pyjamas on.
I got kneed playing football. I was in that playing football.
Dr. Mike wants to check on the patient.
He's getting back to his level of fitness, but we may have him running behind the truck from job to job just to get his pins up to shape. So Alex, do you think you're coming up to my level of fitness?
I think I'm far past it.
Far past my level of fitness? Okay, let's just go and see how fit you are. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea and you get all this loaded on the truck.
In Aberystwyth, Johnny, Peter and Kyle see an end in sight. The drugs den has almost been cleared. It's looking good.
Not far off there now. We've cleaned all the other rooms. It's just these sofas.
Just having a look to make sure there's no sharps in the sofa before we actually carry it down.
There are inevitably ups and downs in this job, but at least there's variety.
It's just something different every day, you know. It's the longest you're at a job is a couple of days really. So when you come in the morning, like it's going to be something different, whether it's window cleaning or something like this, blood jobs, crime scene places. It's just different all the time. It's pretty good.
Johnny and his team think they've got the measure of this place, but there's one more surprise.
Looks like the handle of a pickaxe or sledgehammer or something.
Pickaxes and needles, it's all in the day's work, and it all has to be cleared.
Just got a carpet left in there, then just give all the rooms sanitised to kill any germs.
At last, the property is safe for the decorators to come in and renovate. It's another transformation from the horrors of the past to healthy living.
Job well done, yes.
We need grime fighters. They make the world a better as well as a cleaner place. In Stockport, Drill Sergeant Mike Burgess has kept his team up to the mark. The metal shed should be a pushover, but maybe not. And can it be removed?
You know what? I don't think we're going to get this on the truck. What we're going to do with that?
Mike won't be thwarted. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hey?
How's it held together?
It's pot riveted, I think. But anyway, you need to get your training levels back up. So let's just see. Hey, where's the big hammer? Right, so we're going to do a few action shots for you lot.
Let's face it, Mike likes to show off. When victory is declared, lessons have to be drawn. Alex is invited to praise his boss.
Alex, what I'm trying to do here is show a man doing a boy's job.
Alex may need a bit more convincing, particularly if they can't get it onto the van.
We've got a new name for him now, Monkey Boy. Go on, up you go. You all right, Alex? You all right, Alex?
Alex is good and brave.
It's a pain in the working with the boss. He likes to do everything his own way, doesn't he? Yeah. And basically we do it better. As you can see, he's a little bit mad.
Have you not finished that little bit? Yeah. What's going on here, eh? Come on, let's get it finished. Jesus.
Mike's bark is far worse than his bite.
Hi, Susie. Right, there you go. You happy with that?
Yeah, that's great. I'm getting a dog soon as
Are
well,
you?
in a couple of months, so we need to get it all clean and tidy.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, brilliant.
Yeah,
Thanks
all right
for
then.
doing that.
Lovely.
Thank you.
A full van and a happy customer. Perfect. But where's Alex? Since the filming of the show, the Aberystwyth flat is now far more des res than drugs den. And in Dagenham, Bill and Simon are keeping the drains draining.
Here we go, bingo.
All over our cities, along our coastlines and across our green and pleasant land, an invisible army is fighting a never-ending war. Their enemy is the filth that we create and the vermin that thrive on it. Welcome to the hidden world of the grime fighters. On our programme tonight, what could be worse? Not much.
I think I drew the short straw on this job.
A grime fighter can't be accused of sitting on the fence. And in Wolverhampton, restaurant inspectors don't like the menu.
Well, everything I can see is dirty. It's not at the standard we would expect in a food business.
But first, in Leicester, a new recruit, Craig, is being shown the ropes by Kevin. They've been sent to clear a house abandoned by the tenant. So you see, Craig, it's all a bit of a doddle.
Yeah, it don't look too bad anyway, does it? Not in here anyway.
This should be fairly easy.
Yeah, it don't look too bad. Might be in for an easy day.
That looks like a dark hand pointing upstairs. It's not a good sign.
Oh, the smell.
Smell already.
And the lad's mood quickly changes.
Oh, you basket. This one takes a biscuit.
Even Kevin is taken aback.
I can't. I'm going to be... It's bad.
That's bad.
That's human waste in there.
Oh, needs some of it.
That one is bad. I won't be eating no biscuits after this job.
Nope.
I won't be eating for the next 2 days. You can do the toilet, Craig, I'll do the bath.
Yeah, right.
Get some fresh air. The smell's rife, it really is. And then it's the thought of actually doing the job. But that's what we get paid for. So, we'll get into it, get stuck in it, it'll be gleaming by the time we've done. Gleaming.
That's good. Being positive, it shouldn't take too long.
Fill the bath up with bleach, fill the toilet up with the bleach, give it a good rodding, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll go down.
So, Craig, how was it on your first day?
Oh, it smells terrible, doesn't it?
No. Oh. If I haven't got any more to else, I'm going to cry.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. All right, kit up.
This is a job which may take some getting used to. In Stockport, rubbish removal expert Mike Burgess is enjoying the sunshine. He's also got a young and fit recruit, Liam. And Mike is hoping for an easy day.
Let's get these bins off.
Just a bit of rubbish clearing. Oh, and there is something else.
Right, well today we're seeing a couple of our old friends again, the ratty. The ladies complain that a few of these long-tailers have been seen going across the back garden, and she's scared of going in the back garden now. Oh, I forgot to tell him about Mr. Ratty. He wouldn't have come in this morning otherwise. Well, on the face of it, it doesn't look too bad, but obviously once we start digging through this, you don't know what we're going to uncover.
Unfortunately, this could be more than just a pile of rubbish.
I think it can smell human.
Rat grease.
Oh, you stood in it, or I have. It's there, isn't it? It's dog. It's that little dog in the house.
Liam shows a good spirit.
Come on, Mr. Ratty. Where are you? There's Mr. Ratty.
Mike explains what's happened to his usual mate, Alex.
Yeah. Normally, we have Alex with us, and Alex been playing football and had a knee gone into his chest. So he's bruised his ribs in his chest, so I'm back on the tools, and Alex is taking my role in the office. So he's answering the phone and sorting out what jobs we're doing, and hopefully he's pricing them correctly. Right, come on, mate.
Does Mike mind the job swap? No, he wants to show Liam how experience in this work really does pay off. Alex is missing the action.
You probably have a couple of problem phone calls, but I'm sure he'll be able to handle it well enough.
This is harder than Mike expected.
Looks like it's going to be a nightmare, this job.
Garden rubbish is one thing, a load of old rubble quite another.
There seems to be a lot of bricks on this job. You're making this harder, this job. Just slide a few into next door.
Liam has to learn that grime fighters simply can't afford to give up.
I thought it was an average job, but it's turned out it's becoming a bit more of an average job. It's becoming a nightmare job.
And will Alex in the office be pining to be back on the road? Don't hold your breath. In Wolverhampton, food hygiene inspectors Johnny and Faye are making a surprise visit to a restaurant.
Hi there. Okay.
You're
We're
right.
here today to just do a routine food hygiene inspection.
This kitchen has been inspected before, but Faye is not convinced that improvements have been made.
I mean, the floor is not in the greatest
No,
this bit,
and
so
it's just allowing all the dirt to accumulate in the grease. It's not good.
How often, you know, like underneath here, it's like very greasy. When was this floor last? When would you have last done it?
You can say 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. So that's not enough, is it? That's not frequently enough. Because all of that there, like all the grease and the food debris and that provides a source of food.
I mean, that's just ground here.
We'll have to come back in a week.
Everything I can see is dirty.
It is dirty, I know.
The hygiene team are in no doubt. This will not do.
The difficulty we've got is you've had a number of warnings now and the premises still isn't clean. It's not at the standard we would expect in a food business. The wall surfaces are just, I mean,
Isn't it?
yeah, everything's sticky and dirty. Why hasn't clean and improved? Yeah, it's because you're all family members. Yeah. You know, you've been told year after year after year and you still haven't done it. So we are coming back in a week, and if that means you have to stay here, you know, day and night, get it to an acceptable standard.
Johnny has laid down the law, but now they need to collect the evidence.
Say again. We'll be happy once the cleaning's improved. Okay.
Where livelihoods are involved, it's tricky. The customer's health must always come first.
You just, hope that they take your advice on board and improve the situation. If they don't, unfortunately, we will take enforcement action.
In Leicester, rookie Craig is facing a tough initiation task. This time they know what to expect, and it's horrible.
Craig's first week, So it's his first dirty job. Here we go.
The only consolation is that it doesn't get very much worse than this.
I drew the short straw on this job. Definitely. No, I do feel sorry for him though, but hey-ho. Somebody's had a go at cleaning this out.
Tried to use that for that.
Even grime-fighting veterans like Kevin sometimes feel it's all too much.
I'm going to spew.
What? I feel better with it.
I'm going to go.
If only machines did it all.
That's the wet and dry. You can use it obviously to suck wet stuff up and dry, and today, by the looks of it, it's a bit of both in there. So here we go.
And if only machines didn't sometimes make the problem worse.
The stench has got twice as bad. It really has. It is really evil.
The toilet's going down though, isn't it? Also, as you're sucking it out of there, the water's going down, so you might be able to clear it out through the bath.
And even when the machine has worked, there's still a problem.
Tackle that. No. Ah, that's full. Craig?
Yeah?
This machine needs emptying now.
Yeah, where though? You can't even get in the back.
It's your job to empty it.
Where are we going to empty it though? 'Cause you can't get through the back door.
Yeah, no, we can't. We'll sort it.
It's at times like these that grime fighters have to take a break.
You're going to have a bite to eat now, have us breakfast. Yeah, have a minute's break and then get back in and tackle it again.
Craig doesn't admit to doubts about his new job.
Oh.
Kevin does it for him.
Made me feel ill then.
Oh, it smells horrendous.
We're not paid enough to do this. It does make us... No, it does make you wonder why. It does. But then it's a job at the end of the day. I do enjoy the job, just not this side of it. But somebody's got to do it, so...
Someone in the office might explain how they get rid of the waste.
Any suggestions? Yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah, okay. Right, we've got to take it and get rid of it.
That's the trouble with 50 litres of sewage. Nobody wants it. Coming up...
How does that look?
Mike switches to garden design.
You know, a couple of gnomes, you know, maybe a water feature. You know, you've got to design a garden.
In Preston, we come to terms with the dark side of life.
The majority of these bags are rancid.
And Kevin and Craig show us what they're made of.
That's evil.
Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In a Stockport garden, Mike and Liam are digging back through the generations.
Kids bike it.
They're seeing how people lived in the past. And you know what? Archaeology isn't always very interesting. An excuse, surely, to stop digging.
That's the root of the tree, so it's as far as we can go.
It's all soil for the tree. We're taking away the soil from the tree here.
Do you know what I think we might try and do with
clear
this?
around it and then
Let's
leave that.
clear around it.
Yes, if you're in a hole, stop digging.
Obviously we're very green and we have a concern about looking after the environment and trees.
Surely all of us should think about the environment.
What I'm going to suggest to the lady is we're going to try and make a bit of a feature so that the job doesn't get too over big. I don't think there's anything rats in there now. We've been through it, but we're going to get it all neat and tidied up, because otherwise we're going to end up even with a bigger problem with the, you know, the tree and the roots. It'll look, try and make a bit of a feature out of it, you know, so it looks, no, you know, it'll only take a bit, you know, maybe a couple of bags of, you know, that shale stone or something like that, or a box of grass seed for £3, and it'll look like a nice. No, it'll look better, and nothing will be able to hide round there.
Move over Alan Titchmarsh. Mike's our gardening man.
You know, you could end up with a little hill, you know, a couple of gnomes, you know, maybe a water feature. You know, you've got to design a garden.
The thing about Mike is that he's so sensitive.
I've got an eye for this. It's just make it look a little bit better.
At least he seems to have convinced himself.
Right. On a job like this, where do you stop?
Garden designers need to have a vision.
How does that look? Are we getting there? I think we're getting there with that, aren't we?
It's all about Mother Nature.
Right, well, gonna bring the lady out to have a look at it. To be fair with you, it's nice having that tree there, and it keeps it a bit private, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's okay.
yeah?
Yeah, for what you've had to do, yeah. It's
Yeah, we've done it. We've really got stuck in on that. Right, well, we're gonna go. Right.
Mike's done the job and saved a tree. What more could you ask? In Preston, some people haven't got the hang of putting out the rubbish properly. Now it all has to be cleared. Meet Preston's finest, Paul. Today, he's joined by Mark.
We're here to try and see if there's any evidence in the bags that we can use to go and speak to the residents to find out why they're abusing the area.
The problem is that there's not an easy way to get into the alley.
You're struggling there, Paul, what, mate?
Cause a little bit of a problem. Back in a second.
But there has to be a way in from the other side.
No, it won't shift. It's well jammed. Fortunately, the alley's got 2 gates, so we'll gain access from the other one. Hey ho, these things are sent to try you.
Mark has to bring a big container all the way around. It's taking some time and it's hard work. He's not entirely happy. So what's Paul been up to?
It always seems to be me dragging skips and you stood.
I've got a slight confession which might not go down too well, but being persistent, I managed to open the gate.
You didn't rush to stop me, did you? No, you didn't, did you?
You needed the exercise anyway.
This rubbish has been dumped illegally, but now has to be checked for evidence.
The contents of some of these bags is disgusting. A lot of it's rotting.
Judging from the state of that, that's absolutely rotten and stinks to high heaven. The majority of these bags are rancid. They've obviously been sat in somebody's backyard for months. People are quite happy to live like this.
We seem to spend a lot of time up to our elbows.
The trouble is the trail has gone cold. It's not going to be easy.
The thing that really annoys me, this bag contains boxes, cardboard, plastic. 99% of what's in this bag could be recycled.
The residents are just too lazy to separate that out from the waste and present it properly. And it's cost the public a lot of money to throw that away.
Paul and Mark are determined to find out who is responsible. The culprits should be punished.
You can tell a lot about people's lifestyles just by looking through the rubbish. Particular guy that obviously is responsible for this has lived his life on lager and takeaways.
The clues mount up, but has the case been solved?
We have an address.
At last, they could have a lead.
It's a local resident. I guarantee somebody will try and convince us that this has been brought in by a fly tipper in a van. But there's the proof. There's the address.
Fortunately, the suspect is very local.
Hello. From the council, we're doing a clearance of this alley. Yeah. Just been looking through one of these bags on the pile here. Your address, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Well, that's not all my rubbish.
No, but one bag is. Can you explain why that's there? I don't want to see this here again. All right.
A ticking off this time, but a clear warning that dumping rubbish is not allowed. In Leicester, Kevin and his new recruit Craig have emptied the vacuum cleaner and are ready to start again.
Is it full of water?
Just going to fill back up. Oh, that's going to flood. There we go again.
It's going down though, it's unblocking it.
It's unblocking it into the back. That's evil. Right, get the sucker on again.
Craig is beginning to realise how tough this job can be. They're not called extreme cleaners for nothing.
Right, the hard task now, cleaning it. Don't want to be here doing this. Definitely drew the short straw on this one today. Oh man, definitely need a few quid more.
Craig is learning how team spirit helps. They're in this together. But even when this stage is over, a lot of work remains.
The builders come in and rip the lot out. So this job just seems completely a waste of time. But never mind. Oh, it smells getting worse. The more you're disturbing it, the worse it's becoming.
It's been a rude awakening for Craig.
At least he's not been sick yet. That's the main thing.
Yet.
Yeah, he's doing really well. It's not the sort of thing you want on your first week. Smelling a bit fresher now, anyway.
Yes.
There's still the mark of the big black hand downstairs.
Right then, mate, because you're taller than me, you can reach up there, can't you?
It's just one of those days. Will it ever end?
This is the worst I've ever seen. I wasn't expecting this.
Craig is left to his own devices while Kevin finishes off the bathroom.
Hell of a lot cleaner. Smells fresher anyway, that's the main thing.
They've given the builders who come in next a much easier task.
That's dry now. I think that's about it then.
As Craig works on, Kevin reflects. Even with his experience, this house has got him down.
I just know if it were a member of my family, you know, you'd step in, you'd never let it get to that state, so...
But when the hard work is completed, there's satisfaction.
Gleaming. I'm happy with that.
The marathon is over, and thanks to two determined grime fighters, victory is theirs. For Kevin and Craig, it's definitely time for a shower and a rest. Since the filming, the restaurant inspectors in Wolverhampton have been back to check and report a dramatic improvement. The garden in Stockport still waits to be transformed, and the house in Leicester has been completely decorated and is now ready for new tenants. Green and pleasant land, an invisible army is fighting a never-ending war. Their enemy is the filth that we create and the vermin that thrive on it. Welcome to the hidden world of the grime fighters. On tonight's programme, in Stockport there's a problem, but it can be sorted.
Disgusting. Oh, I had no idea it was that bad.
In Leicester, another problem, and maybe it can't be sorted.
Oh, minging boxes and stuff.
Why you can't just stamp on the blighters.
If you step on them, you're going to transmit the eggs and they're going to hatch out and they're going to go wherever around your house.
And in Dagenham, grime fighters fall out.
It's useless.
What's your language?
But first, in Leicester, we meet Council Housing Officer Steve. An empty property, a fresh task. The old lady who lived here has been moved into sheltered housing.
It's only just become vacant. I've got the keys today, so I'm not sure what I'm going to find in there. Okay, there's a lot of posts here, so looking at this, it's not been here for quite some time. Okay, so this is the living room. It's just completely jam-packed. It just looks like a storage area, really. Lots of rotten food around. Some pork pies. The floor down here's got some, looks like dog mess ground into it.
The task is obvious. How can the council start all over again with this property?
Probably best stand in the dog basket. It's the cleanest place. As you can see all around here, there's just dog mess all splattered across the floor. A lot of food waste everywhere, flies everywhere. The bottle of milk there with loads of dead blue bottles in it. Yeah, the oven's completely full of, looks like dog hair. There's about an inch or 2 inches of dog hair just at the bottom of the oven, but then there's food in there that's half cooked or, well cooked, cremated at the bottom. I mean, there's just boxes full of stuff. We don't even know what's in the boxes, to be honest, but they're just boxes stacked up. Over there we've got probably 9 or 10 old washing baskets. Strange.
Steve knows his job, and it's not for the faint-hearted. It could be depressing, but he's not going to let it get him down.
Okay, this is the bathroom. Again, it's full of junk and boxes and rubbish. Plate rack or something, I think.
Steve has to work out how this property was used in the past.
Okay, this is the small bedroom. Again, it's just a storage area. You can't get in here at all. Just stacked in. And then this would be the main bedroom. This is the same. Old sofas, beds, chairs. Again, you can't get past the door. This again is the third bedroom now, and there's still no bed for anyone to sleep on. I don't think whoever lived here was using upstairs at all as part of a house. Maybe they were sleeping on the sofa that we climbed on downstairs. It's not nice at all, really, to think someone's living in a property like this on their own. Obviously, not really got a lot of help from people by the looks of it.
The old lady has no immediate relatives to help out, so now it's up to Steve and his team to do the work. It's not going to be easy. In Stockport, Mike and his men are not in a sparkling mood. Even the dogs aren't welcoming at the start of this job.
Right, let's get the tools off. We'll have a look what mess we've got sorted out today. There's a few unsavouries at this property, so you can tell by the lads' faces they're not too happy about today. It's Friday though. Thank God it's Friday, TFI.
They've been called out by a landlord who's been let down by his tenants.
Do you want to tell us how all this mess has occurred here in this backyard?
Yeah, well, we rented the property out about 3 months ago. 8 weeks into it, we didn't get any payment of rent, so
Right.
I was a bit curious why, because these are working class people. So I started to dig in deeper. Couldn't get hold of them. 2 months down the road, I knocked on the door, came inside the property, and it's just been total mayhem.
This was meant to be a fully furnished flat.
As you can see, that's the kitchen.
Is this door going, Ali?
Yes, this door's going. That's what. This was the eternal door, and I'm just so surprised and shocked what state they've left, these doors in. It was fully furnished. I've only got part furniture left.
It was all brand new.
Yes, it was all brand new, and the state they left it in.
Did you have an Alsatian?
It said to me that they had a small dog.
A small dog?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like.
No, that's not. I have a little dog, and it could never have done anything like that.
And as you can see, they're taking the handles from there. You know what you can do with handles? They're only £3. £3 handles.
Ali, the landlord, is remarkably calm considering the state his flat has been left in. But now he wants the place cleaned up.
If it carries on like this, there's not going to be any more rental properties around. Because nobody's going to be able to afford it sooner or later.
Right, lads.
Mike has faith in his team, but he's less sure about their equipment.
Unfortunately, we've only got one shovel today. Somebody's forgot to put 2 on. It's terrible. As soon as you start lifting it. Go on, we've got some masks in the van. Yeah, get the masks.
It's all a question of planning.
We forgot to put the masks in the van, so we're going to do it raw.
Mike is unrepentant.
You don't crack on with it, there's no wages, the till's empty. Oh, he's found one. Right, well, you're a bit closer to than I am.
The team are used to all this, and they just get on. Mike can be a bit tough with his men, but with outsiders, like with this neighbour, he can be charm itself.
Have you seen it in here, love? What's it? Looking at what you don't get any dog feces on your slippers. Just have a look through there.
Good God, it's disgusting. Oh, I had no idea it was that bad. I'm doing my own gardening, but I could smell something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, what's going on here?
Mike and his team sometimes enjoy the fact that they live in a world apart. You couldn't really do a job like this in slippers. Over in Dagenham, pest controller Pete is about to confront one of his old enemies. He's been called to a house which seems to have been given up without a fight. Pete's worried they seem to be so confident. They're out and about.
Because they're sort of like nocturnal. If you're seeing them during the day, then you've got a big infestation on your hands. We see a few cockroaches here in the sink. We've got German cockroaches.
They've settled in and they're breeding.
Females, they can have 6 egg cases in their life, and you can have 30 to 40 babies in one egg case.
That's even worse than rabbits. And you can't just hit them or jump on them.
The worst nightmare is if they get on the floor. What could happen is the first thing people do is stamp on them. We don't really want that, because if you get a female like this one here, they carry 30, 40 eggs. If you step on them and they're in your trainers or in your shoes, you're going to transmit the eggs and they're going to have a chat and they're going to go wherever around your house. If I just wiggle this out and have a look behind the back, we should see a few.
So find out first where they are most comfortable and make them most uncomfortable.
You can see them all in here. Of course, there's loads in here. They don't like this spray with pyrethrum in it. But it also flushes, I say, look, it flushes them out as an agent, and they're just everywhere.
But the trouble is, when you've found one little hideout, that's just the beginning.
God, they're there. They're everywhere, aren't they? I've got to kill that one, it's driving me mad.
Pete is an expert in short-arm combat, but he's also got a more subtle approach. It's a devilish machine.
If I'm going to go in with a gel, if they eat this, they die the next day. They like this stuff. They actually smell it. Oh, they come running out for it. And basically, you want is about a matchstick head.
Even with a room full of deadly treats, Pete's still not taking any chances.
The old trapper roach. Pretty good these are. They work really well. Clip that all together and they're ready to go.
He'll be back in 2 weeks to check progress. But for now, Pete's ready to sign off.
This is ITV. News at 10. The ferret.
Back at the empty house in Leicester, the extreme cleaners have company. They've been joined by 2 police officers and a social worker. This team knew the woman who lived here and promised her that her personal possessions would be protected.
Want to keep all of those things.
So we'll get a box and put them in here. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
There's personal things belonging to the ex-tenant that, because I've worked with her for a number of years, I would like to see those things go back to her.
I'm the local beat officer for where the lady lived, so it's a case of getting round, speaking to her and helping them over the years, and then it's just a promise I made to her that I'd make sure that nothing was missing.
I found a jewellery box as well, and a box of this.
Yeah, a couple of jewellery boxes.
What's that belongs to?
Cockroaches and a bag full of old thruppenny bits, which is quite interesting. So you've got a box full of new stuff, and then it's literally a case of something like that. It's like going away on holiday and packing, buying things, bringing them home and then forgetting you've actually got them when you get home.
Some things are obviously valuable to the former tenant. Some things aren't.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. What's that, old Chinese food or something?
It's a difficult balance, protecting what needs to be protected.
We feel sentimental about her things as well as what she would, so in a way it's difficult, but in some ways it's not. Hopefully we're doing the right thing.
It's a letter from a granddaughter. You know, to show her these things and to find a story about all these would be brilliant.
Coming up,
Oh yeah, that's nasty.
Mike is glad that his charm has finally paid off.
Would you boys like a drink?
Oh, that was very kind of you, that would.
In Leicester, it's getting a bit squiffy.
More maggots, more flies. Oh!
And in Dagenham, Bill laughs like a drain. Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. Back in Leicester, it's time to take stock. The task was to sort out what shouldn't be thrown away. Amongst the mountains of rubbish, some precious items remain. The former tenant was concerned that her treasures should be preserved.
We found ornaments and a lot of sort of silver and brass. We've found paperwork, photos, war records, even that sort of thing. I think she'll be pleased with what we've found. Yeah, a lot of memorabilia.
It's what's left inside which is the real problem.
Oh, something's stinking. The best bit's the fridge.
Open it.
Oh, we've got butter, cheese, crackers.
That looks all right.
No, we've done worse fridges than that. What about the freezer?
Freezer.
But there are some nasty surprises.
We've got maggots, flies. Oh, yeah. Oh! No!
This is the extreme in extreme cleaning.
Some minging boxes and stuff, you know.
Oh, don't.
That's done you, innit?
Done me. Oh.
Poor Kev over there volunteered to come on this one.
I can withstand feces and stuff and whatever, but food, no.
Kevin is proud of what he's found.
It says exactly what it is on the tin. It really does. Vanilla ice cream.
But that's nothing to be proud of.
Oh, got me even.
Life is not a beach. And before long, victory is theirs.
Let's go.
Mike and his team of grime fighters are working in what used to be a garden, and there aren't any flowers.
Yeah. Nappy.
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 The former tenants seem to think this was a dump. Mike and his team find the masks aren't that useful after all.
Does me head in.
Oh.
Really, really annoys me. Most of it's just general household rubbish. Just wrong. Wrong, mate.
Hey, at least it's not raining, isn't it? It's nice when it's like this.
Yeah.
We're all in a good mood.
But can Mike set a good example? Apparently not. Coughing can be a cry for help, and this time it's answered.
Would you boys like a drink?
Oh, that was very kind of you, that would.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yeah, tea would be lovely.
Please.
Yes, please.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Hey?
That brings us a little trout with sugar in.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Even the promise of a cuppa spurs on the work, and Mike has a position to keep up.
Come on, get it on, get it on. Come on, we've got to live up to our reputation.
We'll be celebrating their triumphs later. In Dagenham, Bill and Simon are among the council's most senior operatives when it comes to drains. A clean exterior reveals nothing about the problem. Bill has a nose for this, and Simon is not far behind.
The toilet not working. The sink not working. Nothing working. So we'll just put this one down, get at the front, and we'll jet it.
Experience is what you need to locate a drain blockage, and you mustn't be put off by what you find.
As you can see, it's up and it's all wipes.
Thank you. You'd be good as a surgeon, you. Scalpel.
And as you can see, he looks like stew without the dumplings. Come on, don't get lippy. There you go.
Abracadabra, the sweet smell of success. But drains have a way of getting their own back.
No, ain't cured it. Go get some rods.
It's all a matter of trying.
One in, one out. One in, one out.
And trying. And trying. This is getting too like hard work. But these grime fighters are not for quitting.
Right, that's a worm. That'll cut through the wipes.
What you do is you simply get hold of the wipes, hook it and bring it back to get rid of the blockage. Oh, don't get upset.
Yeah?
It's useless.
Off.
Watch your
off.
little
This
kiddies
will hurt.
watch this
This will
programme.
hurt.
Watch
This
your
will hurt.
Watch your language.
There we go. It's enough to make you think of holidays.
Oh, go on.
I'll go Southend.
Go on. You want to start?
I'll go Southend on the beach. See if I can fall.
Cuba. 2 glorious weeks.
It's like something to fold it, isn't it? Where do you want me to hit him? Tell him.
Not till he's finished the drain, then you can hit him.
What? It's done. I'll hit him now.
It still smells, doesn't it? Or is it him?
It's his aftershave.
Bill and Simon get on because they're so different.
Strong, isn't it?
Oh, him? Yeah, strong lad, him. He's married, though. I'm not, I'm single. I'm single. I've been single now for what? Is it 9, 10 years now? Yeah, about 9 years, 10 years now. Been on my own. But you can just get used to it, don't you? Life's got to go on, innit, girl?
Bill, at least, has got Simon. Teamwork and companionship. It's not too bad. In Stockport, Mike and his team have done well in the garden. But inside, there's still the problem of the sofa attacked by a dog.
This is the, obviously the dog chew. It's a pity the dog was not playing with this instead of Ali's sofa.
The sofa will have to be dismantled. But Mike, oh, not again, has forgotten something.
Another thing that we forgot to put on the van, bar the 2 spades, is the toolkit. So I'm going to use my friend the lump hammer. That's it.
Mike doesn't always take the conventional approach.
Alex! No. It's too tight, that.
Yeah. Oh, Mike.
Go to the front door. Yeah, that's it.
It's a long-distance race. Just when you're ready to pack it in, you've got to keep going.
A nightmare, these big settees. A nightmare.
Go on, hurry up, Alex. Get it out. Come on.
Nearly done.
If you get them bins as far back as you can, Alex, you might win that star for the day.
Say what you like about Mike, he knows how to put the boot in.
It's a mixture of Pampier's K9 and paint. Another job my mum's going to be doing tonight, cleaning my boots. Might be able to do a few yellow lines outside this house.
The war's over. Dish out the medals.
I'm going to congratulate Alex today because he's been awarded his 3rd star.
Cheers, mate.
He's now in the same ranking as myself. He's a 3-star member.
You get a wage rise with 3 stars.
talk about that next week. Right.
Since the filming, the old lady and the little dog have been reunited, and Ali, the landlord, has high hopes of his new tenant. Professional grime fighters always try to look on the bright side, particularly at the start of the day. Nick, Andy and Gavin arrive at an empty house in Ipswich. Their task? Well, they don't know.
You just don't know what to expect, do you? You don't know what's in there, the smell, so if you can do, just open that front door and check it out and have a butcher's.
The situation as we go in.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be a bit of a smell, but we don't know until we get in there. Not much in here, is there?
An old man used to live here, and here he died.
Let's get one of these windows open. There's a bit of must in here.
The ground floor rooms don't seem to be too bad. But the lads know it's going to get worse. When the ceiling's down, that often means trouble.
Well, I reckon that's where the bath is.
Yeah.
This is a voyage of discovery they won't enjoy.
Smell a bit up there.
This bath is going to be dreadful.
There we go. Look at that.
They're not called extreme cleaners for nothing.
Oh, that is repulsive. That's the worst smell I've ever done when I've done a house clearance. That's terrible.
At this stage, Nick takes the lead.
Yeah, this room's all right. Just needs clearing up.
But when it comes to the tough bit, is Nick really up for it?
Who's going to do the bathroom? Because I don't think I need a suit on just for this, but I mean, I think the person who's going to be doing the bathroom has to wear it.
Volunteers, don't all rush at once. This could take some time. In Blackpool, we're back with some of our old friends and their old jokes. Steve and his son, Steve, are in a forgiving mood.
We've been called out to this job. She's complained of a bad smell. I've asked her if she's been to see the doctor, and obviously that's not the case. She's got a blocked drain.
A blocked drain? Well, that couldn't be easier.
Oh, yeah. Full of tree roots. What we're going to have to do is jet it through. Steve, let's put the high-performance jet on, mate.
High-pressure jets can have a life of their own.
Oh, look at that. Get in! I need to get some overalls, seriously. Just not happy with all this washing, Bill. Pull it out a little bit more! Bit more! Pull it out! Yes! Hold on! What's up with you?
But the job's done. The sweet smell of success.
Oh yeah, look at that.
What was the problem? Wet wipes.
Look at that. Oh, go away, go away.
Grab that one there.
Stop.
An old problem, but now a brand new solution.
We're going to get the camera out now. Get my big baby out.
Steve's baby is a camera. But what's he going to do? Make a movie?
Right, this is the camera. This is what we insert into the drains.
And the big-time director?
I do the camera work. He's too thick. He just supervises, really.
Excuse me, but I employ you, don't I? I pay his wages. I think he's forgot to tell you that. Have you?
No. Through, slowly.
Young Steve does the work. Old Steve takes the credit?
I'm not the most educated person in the world. That's why I rely on him a little bit, but I never tell him that. So he gets a little bit too big for his boots.
Just inspecting the joints and the drain as we go along. See if there's any damage to the drains, which is causing it to block up in the first place. There's a bit of grease that is building up.
And when we turn up to see the customer and give them the DVD, I said, there's your dirty DVD. It's a great line. Gets a laugh every time. As quick as you can, but next one.
Steve, generous to a fault, lets his son Steve take the glory.
One pat on the back.
One pat on the back?
Just one pat on the back.
Another good job, Stevie.
Back in Ipswich, After due consideration, it's decided that the youngest, the most inexperienced member of the team will have to do the dirty work.
Neutralise it, sanitise it, and just leave it.
For young Gavin, it's a chance to earn his spurs.
Empty some windows for a start. Get rid of this pong because it really does hum.
We'll leave it to the experts upstairs.
Good luck to you. I know what it's like because I've done it before.
At the moment, I'm just spraying out the table this neutralise stuff just to get rid of the pong. I'll let that soak in. Either myself, Nick, or Andy will come once the neutralise is kicked in and give it a good scrub down, good clean.
Well, it's all congealed, right, and it's probably a bit hard and that, so by sanitising it, it will make it much more easier to clean up and wipe down and that.
I mean, that is some rotten bath. That is going to take a lot of scraping.
Nick and Andy are thankful not to have drawn the short straw.
This is probably one of the cleanest kitchens I've seen in the house clearance. A lot of these places you get a lot of people who hoard and hoard and hoard. Sometimes you can't even get them through the door. I don't think he was a dirty person himself, you know what I mean?
Throwing away personal possessions is part of the job, but Andy is aware of a life that's lost.
Every life has a story, and I say there's a man on his own in his 70s. I've just thrown one of his birthday cards away. Yeah, sometimes it's upsetting, you know. Never mind.
But a grime fighter can't dwell on personal feelings.
You feel a bit bad that you're throwing all their life possessions away, but yeah, on the other hand, you know, you're here to do a job, you know, and you're just going to get on with it, like, you know.
It doesn't take long to finish the job, but that still leaves the final stage of cleaning the bath. London's West End is a congestion zone, not only on the streets, but below them too. These Victorian sewers weren't designed to handle the tons of food fats that come from the capital's hundreds of restaurants. These drains need a bit of attention. Meet Danny, Thames Water's sewer inspector.
The bulk of the problem we've got is actually right in the middle of Leicester Square. You've got Chinatown just to the north here, so all the sewage runs down, mixed with the fat and everything else that's put into the sewers.
Specially dressed and specially equipped. The crew have a remote-controlled cutter to help them remove encrusted fat.
We've got high-pressure jetting units, they've got a chain jet on them as well. Basically, it's basically like a small tunnel boring machine.
And the crew also have a highly efficient camera.
We send intrinsically safe, which is explosion-proof rig, up the sewer. It's a CCTV unit, so we can get back live pictures.
Live sewer vision? Sounds like a whole new TV show. Lights, camera, and action. Some of our grime fighters are getting used to the limelight.
Ever since John Sargent started calling me Perky Paul, they follow me around all over the place. I can't go anywhere these days.
And isn't it typical? Does the director dirty his hands? Oh no. Dave Jordan is the surveyor overseeing the removal of the fat.
They've been jetted quite a few times, and I think even Thames were surprised last night when we got up to the point where there's nearly 90% of fat still in the line.
The fat has built up into a thick, hard layer that coats the sewer walls. At this point, it's almost completely blocked the tunnel. There's barely enough room for the water to flow. Before long, the whole sewer could be blocked.
15 years of surveying and haven't seen anything like that before in my life.
All that's been bored out there, isn't it? Because it was a flat wall last night, wasn't it? So
the scale of the problem is emerging. Removing this amount of hardened fat is going to be very difficult.
See, the lamps like this were coming back and we were smashing them against the wall and couldn't break them. It's solid, mate.
The problem has been caught just in time, but it'll take all night to make much of a difference. Coming up, it's bath time at last.
And this is why I got a job on the council.
Beneath the streets of London, the sewers have to lose weight.
all the white here is just fat.
And in Notting Hill, the carnival is over, but the real work is just beginning.
Oh, it's like walking into the set of some nightmarish film.
Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In Ipswich, the team has decided they should all be in this together. Nick and Andy have offered to give Gavin a hand. They're going to help clean the bath. If only their masks were more effective.
I've just disturbed it and it stinks. Would you like some sanitizer, Nick?
Perhaps a dash of disinfectant will do the trick.
The stench has got worse. Oh, 1,000 times worse.
But now there's another problem.
The water's not draining out, so there's no way for all that gunge to go. You know, it's coming off easy, it's just not draining away, that's the problem.
At last, there's a chance for Gavin to score.
And this is why I got a job on the council. Brains of Britain, mate.
Well, go ahead, mate. Well, it is draining, isn't it?
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
Leave you to it, mate.
Isn't that nice of Nick to allow Gavin to take the applause? As with all these cleaning jobs, get the method right and it's all plain sailing.
And that is why they employ people like me. 100% guaranteed.
Gavin pats himself on the back.
The musketeer returns. One job completed.
Medal.
Andy likes the idea he looks like a famous comedian.
Do you think I look like Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, it's just another version.
Yeah, I think he's a bit fatter than me though, isn't he?
You want his money though, don't you?
I like his money, yeah. He earns more than me an hour.
When the day started, our team were determined to be cheerful, and that's now a mood they can return to. It doesn't take long for them to finish cleaning the house. It will be refurbished and re-let.
Looks all right, lads, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lads can afford to relax. The annual Notting Hill Carnival in West London is the biggest of its kind in Europe. It attracts nearly 2 million visitors over 2 days and a total revenue of about £90 million. But once the revelry is over, the hard work begins. There's a long night ahead for Mitch, the head of the clean-up operation.
Are we all resourced up for tonight?
Yeah, we're fully resourced. All the RCBs, as you see, are waiting to go.
It's midnight, and these streets have to be cleaned by the morning. Mitch has a large team of grime fighters, but before they can get started, he has to make a recce.
Right now, what we're doing is making an assessment of the area. Oh, it's like walking into some kind of music video or set of some nightmarish film. I cannot believe the state of this place. Everything in this area has got graffiti. The boards, the hoardings, the temporary toilets, the telephone box. It's not just the sight of it, the smell as well is horrendous.
The scene could hardly be more depressing, but Mitch is undaunted. He understands that many of the problems are inevitable.
This is the hot spot. If you want food at the carnival, this is where you come. I've boogied on down here, had a few corn on the cobs over my time down here. And as we can see, we've got some stalls that are shutting up. We really need to get these all off the street, packed up, before we can even begin to start to clean this area. Hiya guys. Hiya, can I just get the state of play with this barbecue here? You're going to extinguish this, yeah? Yeah, if we could do that, because as you can see, we've got the dust carts already in here.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
As with any big party, there are so many leftovers.
Realistically, when you've got more than 1 million people to serve potentially, things can get a bit chaotic, and as you can see, there's a lot of produce here that hasn't been used. There's a lot of waste here, which is unfortunate. It is possibly the hardest place to clean because there's going to be not just waste underneath here, there's going to be a lot of grease. It's like an ice rink around here, and we don't want anyone strolling on this tomorrow or later on tonight even, the last of the stragglers, all off home, and that's what we want. All the fun and games of the carnival, eh?
While some party on, Mitch takes a sober view about what happens next.
In under 4 hours, this is all going to be cleared and gone.
In Leicester Square, the team are watching television. Far below, it's like being at a coalface.
It's the size of that lump on there. It's like concrete. Yeah, look. Yeah. One lump or two with that tea. Using the chain car, they've got some pretty big lumps of fat that they've managed to cut up and break off of the main blockage.
Another London drain has also been clogged with food fats. There's no other way but to clear this by hand.
There's a bit of a mess in here. Here we are. This looks like some fat and stuff that's obviously surcharged up. There's lots more of it down there. As you can see, all the white here is just fat. It's all over your gloves, it makes everything slippery. Just work our way down the stairs here, loosening up all the material that's in, and then come back later on and wash it all out.
If only people would realise that cold fat is solid fat.
It's just an abuse, really, of the sewer system that we've got. This is what the 21st century is doing to it. You know, we're clogging the arteries with fat, the same as we are with our 24-hour takeaway lifestyles, I suppose. It's hard to estimate, really, what the damage would be if the cleaning was left and wasn't done.
Well, look at that. Clean as a whistle. In Leicester Square, the lads emerge from the centre of the earth. The fat cutter has done its work, but the sewer hasn't been cleared completely.
It's cutting away, it's doing its job, so basically now it's just perseverance until we get through it and the sewer's running again.
The team will be back. In Notting Hill, in the small hours of the morning, the grime-fighting team are preparing for a major assault. The carnival is well and truly over, and hundreds of tons of rubbish will have to be removed before dawn.
Well, this is an excellent sign. The barriers are all coming up. It means that we can get the crews in, mobilise and sweeping up all the waste.
It's going to be a huge team effort.
An event of this magnitude, absolutely everyone's got to get stuck in. I can improve on their technique, you watch.
Mitch has a team of helpers drawn from many parts of the council.
You've got really hard-working, dedicated cleansing and waste operatives, but also you've got a lot of office staff here, accountants, business analysts, a load of managers. Everyone's getting stuck in.
Mitch is feeling competitive. He wants to beat his own record for clearing up after the carnival.
This is the old boundary with neighbours and fellow hosts of the Notting Hill Carnival, Kensington and Chelsea. This side is ours, that side is theirs. Yeah, if they want to pay us, we'll clean theirs as well, but I think they're going to do a good enough job.
So it's the Borough of Westminster versus Kensington and Chelsea Borough. May the best council win.
There's no real competition, is there? They've missed a bit here. I'm sure they get round to it sometime between now and Wednesday. They're tired. I respect Kensington and Chelsea. It's all good.
The greasy streets have to be washed down. Once again, fat is the problem.
It's absolutely essential now that we degrease it and then we're going to work it in with the brooms. The degrease is just breaking it up and then shortly we'll flush it down and all of it will be gone.
A concerted effort to flush and brush leaves Mitch on schedule to beat Kensington to the finish.
We're 2.5 hours into the operation now. I'm extremely happy with this. The main roads along the events, on the event site, have all been cleared. We're now in the process of just flushing them out. No one's going to ever know that there was a major event, the biggest carnival in Europe, taking place on this street just a few hours ago.
In a few short hours, the streets have been transformed. It's an amazing achievement.
3 hours and 16 minutes later, I can happily say that we've broken our record by a country mile. This is absolutely amazing.
A triumph for Mitch. Give him a coconut.
Last coconut, and I've got that.
Since filming ended, the Ipswich house has been refurbished and there's a new tenant. The London sewer crisis has been averted, for now, and in Blackpool, Steve and Steve keep up the good work. But first in Reading, the mysterious case of an abandoned house. Crime fighter Elad arrives with little warning of the horrors ahead. Some signs of serious neglect are obvious from the outside. An old van is blocking the driveway, and Elad doesn't have the keys for it.
Wow, this is a mess. Can't believe somebody's actually leaving a bike in here. And that, wow, that is a messy place. We've been asked basically to clean this property up, and we need to find any kind of documents that could be of any value to the family. The way this looks, this is going to take us quite a while.
An old man used to live here, and he's not exactly made a graceful exit.
You can see that there's been some rodents around here, and it smells like it as well. So I wouldn't be cooking my dinner here. Let's see what's waiting for us upstairs.
And the sight of the bedroom is hardly encouraging.
Trying to imagine somebody living in this kind of environment, that really, really shocks you. And again, I couldn't imagine how somebody can get to this stage, but I guess that's reality. Here you can see the rats chewed on everything here. The rats have been chewing their way into the sofa. I don't know if there's one even still in there. They've kind of been having a rat party here. There's quite a big mess. If I was around, I would love to kind of stay in this kind of place. So.
Elad's task is to clear up the house and to find some personal documents left by the old man.
It's going to take us quite a while to go through all the documents and find what we really need. If they are here and haven't been eaten by the rats yet, then we'll definitely hand them over.
Elad has only been doing this job for a matter of weeks, and he's shocked by what he sees.
This is kind of the worst I've seen, and it is looking like a lot bigger job than what we expected. But we like the challenge, and that's what the boys like to do, so the dirtier the better. Right guys, well we got a nice little job on our hands. The place is a right mess. We have to clear everything out. While doing that, we need to find any relevant documents that might be of interest for the family. And you got some friends, some rats waiting for you inside. Right. Okay. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. Yeah, no okay, worries. Guys.
Okay, thank you.
Morning guys.
It's the start of what looks like being a long day. Across the UK, local authorities remove over 25 million tonnes of litter and waste from our streets every year. A lot of it is our fault. Millions of cigarette butts end up in the gutter. In Preston, Enforcement Officer Paul Cookson and his team want everyone to know that they've got their eagle eye on them.
The general thing that we're going to do today is trying to shame people in public, basically, by shouting at them, reminding them that littering is an offence.
Could the man in the brown jacket please pick up your cigarette end, please? Could the gentleman who just dropped his coffee cup pick it up, please? It's against the law to drop litter. There's a £75 fine.
And you'd have thought once bitten, twice shy. But not for some people.
It's absolutely incredible because we were here for a few hours yesterday and there were people right in front of us who'd heard everything happening, they knew what we were doing and they still drop cigarettes and cups and down. He'll probably just...
If they do respond to the tannoy and they pick the waste up and put it in the bin, all well and good. If not, then myself or one of the other officers who are deployed in the area will go and have a face-to-face confrontation with them. It may be that we might have to resort to issuing some fixed penalty tickets. Can you make sure that you pick it up? Thank you very much. Now, I'll just give you a clue. There's a litter bin over there.
And the rough treatment seems to work.
Thank you very much for your assistance. Just be aware in future, OK?
You're in the army now. Well, I'm not.
Girl it redder. Girl it redder.
Lady with the red hair, please pick up your cigarette end. It's against the law to drop litter.
Hello.
My hair's pink, not red.
That's OK. We're just asking people not to drop litter in the Preston city centre area. It's inappropriate.
If you don't drop rubbish, the cleaners won't have a job.
Yeah, well, that's a silly argument, but I can make it simpler for you. If you drop a cigarette butt, I have to fine you £75.
For the man in the black jacket, please pick up your cigarette end, please.
The gentleman from China come to see his daughter graduate. I don't think his English language was that perfect, but he's got the message and he now understands.
The tough tactics have paid off. But what about our free society? Oh, it's still here. Back in Reading, extreme cleaners Matt and Bertram are about to find out what their boss has let them in for.
Oh well, it looks so better.
Yeah, it is.
What's that now, boy?
Look at the smell of rats and all that, and it smells of urine, and it does actually stink.
And where there's smoke, there's fire.
I've just seen a rat as well, so there is rats in here.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big rat. That's a big rat, man. That's a big rat.
They're leaving a sinking ship.
Wow. This looks bad up here, guys.
That's when you find your unsavouries.
Look, I've just moved the blanket, and there's absolutely loads of droppings everywhere.
Take a look at this fridge. This fridge is really, really mucky. At least we've got biscuits to have with our tea later, boys. That's good.
Just one thing after another.
Letters in the fridge.
Yeah.
But at least you get variety in this job.
There's the key, actually.
That's for right, so what we'll do, we'll see if that's
the key to the van outside.
Shall we go and have a look?
The joy of discovery.
Oh yeah, baby.
The van won't start, but it can be shifted.
Because it's the only one exit, there's loads of stuff that we can get out from here now due to us moving the van.
The big boys arrive. And with a heave and a hoe, the van is soon on the move. With the drive unblocked, it's full steam ahead. The clear-out should now be straightforward. But what about those personal documents?
I'm just looking through the paperwork to see if there's any important papers. We have to go through it very step by step because this is important documents we are searching for. It will take a bit more time because we don't know where these documents lie.
It's a painstaking process.
Okay. So as you can see, there's loads of paperwork here. We've got to try and sort it out.
But lucky Bertram finds the treasure.
This is what we are looking for. Oh. Rob, I think we'll find what we are looking for here.
For grime fighters, house clearing can be a bit of a drag. Later, we'll see how they got on. In Dagenham, one of the stars of this series is ready for another leading role.
You like that saying, don't you?
Cue Pete, the pest controller. He's on an emergency call, but Pete knows the trouble has been brewing here for quite a while.
You'll find when you do the cockroaches, and they're in big infestations, they want to run all over you. I don't particularly want to take them home. And it's easier to see them on a white suit than it is on my black trousers.
If Pete is preparing so carefully, this must be a tough job.
Right, that's all charged up.
Right, pest control.
Yeah. It's really bad. She's got it in the passage, in her bedroom, in the kitchen.
Rose looks after her great-aunt who lives in the flat in very disturbing conditions.
She gets them in her cupboards, yeah?
Yep.
See? In the cupboards, that's why we don't borrow a lot of food, we do it bit by bit.
How long's this been going on for, do you know?
It's got to be going on for a few years.
Really?
When we make her up sandwiches, as soon as you put the stuff on the table and you start doing the sandwiches, they must smell it and they start coming. Because one time, the other week, my boyfriend had to hold a plate and I had to do the sandwich on the plate while I was holding it because all this was full of it.
Really?
Pete knows the enemy. It's not just a problem, it's an infestation.
Seems to be a lot on the door frames all the time up the top, sitting up there.
My aunt lives on her own. A lot of people don't like coming in to visit her because they're scared of taking it home, and she gets upset because she don't see no one.
Yeah, there they are. Look at this little lot.
They mostly crawl on her clothes and she don't even, you're sitting there watching and she don't even know they're crawling on there. So it is very horrible and hygienic for her.
On the walls at the back here, coming out the holes. Every crevice, like on the side here, they're just there. You cannot foul by not seeing them. It's like everywhere you look, they're going to be nymphs or adults running around.
As you'd expect, Pete the pest controller is fully up to the task.
We've got a lot of work to do here. Hopefully, we can pull it all off and get it all sorted for the lady.
Coming up, it's thirsty work for our rubbish removal men.
Hey, let's have our cup of tea, lads, yeah? We've not had a brew this morning.
The battle over the beetles gets serious.
Let's do some devastation.
And in Reading, it's time for tally-ho. Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In Reading, our team have found the important documents belonging to the previous tenant, but they still need to clear all the rooms in the derelict house.
Oh, I was going to use that bag, maybe I won't. Why? Because the rats have been eating it. As you can see, 3 holes in it.
What is this one? The rat have eaten it all out. No, but it's no good no more.
We'll come across a rat in a minute, you watch.
Matt decides to go on the offensive.
I'll show you where the rats are going to be. Because they like warm places, dark. Yeah, they're in the corner, in the cupboards, they're in the speakers.
Even some of the toughest grime fighters have their qualms.
I hate rats. I mean, I hate rats. I'm absolutely petrified of them. I mean, you know, but you've got to get the job done.
This rat is about, probably about the broom size, bottom of the broom.
Are you sure of that, Bertram?
They're massive.
Hang on, it's going to escape.
Whoa.
It has.
But yeah, there's a rat here.
That's enough of a diversion. Back to work. You may have noticed there's something of the show business in Matt.
I didn't turn that on. Did you turn that on? Wow, that was a bit scary.
It turns out Matt used to work at the London Dungeons.
I was an entertainments coordinator and I used to dress up and scare people. I'd actually stand there and not move and then scare them. And yeah, it was great. So this is not too far because basically this scares me because you don't know what's going to be round the corner. Hello.
But the show mustn't go on. There's no business like the grime business.
The foreman said we've got 10 minutes and then we've got to be out of here.
And the best call of the day, job's done.
It looks a lot better now. It's nice to get a place and at the end of it, see it nice and clean, ready for somebody else. And I'm quite proud of it actually. So I do need a cup of tea.
Yeah, it was nice. An experience, it really was. So I'll see you soon.
That's a wrap.
In Stockport, rubbish removals man Mike Burgess has been called out to clear what's described as a small amount of rubbish. It's the first job of the day, and as usual, Mike is punctual. But something has gone wrong.
I hope we're at the right house.
Right day, right hour.
Hello, sir, are you number 20?
But wrong place.
Right, mount up, mount up, mount up. We're at the wrong house. Right, let's go.
Never mind, Mike. At least you were on time.
It's typical when I'm driving the van, we always get lost. Hi, Sarah and Mr. Chief.
Hiya.
You all right?
Hiya.
Yeah. Is this it? Oh, no. All right,
that's,
OK.
That's just a taster.
Oh, right. Bloody hell, there is a lot.
A little bit more than I expected.
The trouble with skips is they're never big enough.
You only told us it was a mini skip.
Money. It always comes down to money.
I know what I quoted you, Sarah, on the phone, but until I've physically seen it, there is a lot here. I don't think we're going to get all this in one go.
But the homeowner takes it on the chin.
My in-laws are over from Norway tomorrow, so hence big stress to try and actually get it all removed.
With the pressure mounting, Mike needs to take an executive decision. So what's the plan?
Right, how about a cup of rosy leaf for the boys?
Okey-doke.
It's a nice cold morning, nice cup of rosy leaf. Gets us all motivated. Right, let's have our cup of tea, lads, yeah? We've not had a brew this morning.
Cheers, it's a good health.
But now it's back to the hard grime. Mike knows how to manage a good team and is always there to offer helpful advice.
Keep your back straight, bend your knees, that's it. That's it, nice and slow. Right at the back. Watch my sandwiches.
It's a long-distance race. Just when you're ready to pack it in, you've got to keep going.
We've got a lot of rubble and brick. We're going to struggle getting that lot on. Yeah, I'll have to have a word with her about this. There's a lot involved here.
And the extra weight means, yes, we're back to money, money, money. Back in Dagenham, with the elderly tenants safely out of the way, Pest Controller Pete completes his assessment. One big one would be bad enough, but they're everywhere.
It's a big job, there's no two ways about it. They're crawling all over us as we're standing here. Look, even on the plates, look. It's just unbelievable, ain't it? They just walk out and walk in. There's so many. I mean, I've got my bag out there. They're all on my bag at the moment. They're up the walls out here. They're just everywhere.
With their days numbered, they're getting friskier.
Species we've got here is the German cockroach, which are quite common, really.
Pete decides to have no mercy.
I know it's a bit time consuming, but at the end of the day, you know, you've got them, ain't you?
He's taking no prisoners, and there's no great escape. Now Pete gets personal.
We'll pull the fridge out and the freezer, and whatever runs, I can spray and get them straight away. This is all the faeces, this is all the faeces samples from them. It's unbelievable, ain't it?
But the game's not over.
Right.
Time to bring out the big guns.
Let's do some devastation.
Pete will fight them in the kitchen. He'll fight them behind the freezer. He will never surrender. Well done, Pete. But the blighters may still be resisting in hiding.
Just doing the backup now with the gel, which I know works pretty well.
Pete lays a couple of traps. He'll be back in 2 weeks to declare victory.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Right, bye.
Not quite a perfect day, but good enough.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the worst jobs I've ever come across for a long time. I don't want to see any more of them, that's for sure.
Back in Stockport, it's been a slow start for Mike and his team. They've cleared most of the rubbish, only to come up against a pile of concrete. The homeowner has already agreed a second quote. Mike now has to suggest a third.
What I didn't realise, you know, because it was all covered up, is what's involved there. Now, there's a lot of weight there, and we do actually pay on weight. It's probably going to be another £100.
Okay.
Is that
No
okay?
worries, yeah.
Are you okay with that?
No, absolutely.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Sarah.
Cool. Do you need anything from me?
No, you're right.
Okay.
We're just going to carry
Brilliant.
on.
Well, that wasn't too difficult. It must be the way Mike does it.
My name's not even Sarah.
It gets confusing, this job, all the different people you meet.
What's your real name?
Helen.
I have an old saying, I'm strong in thought, weak in head. Name's wrong, price is wrong. What else did we get wrong today? We got the address wrong. All right then, Sarah. No, Helen, got it wrong again, haven't I? Right, let's mount up, boys, with a 5th emergency service.
Yeah, Mike. Well, it's all the same, isn't it, Mark? I mean, Mike.
Right, whoa, sit. These are the lads that organise it all here. What's your name? Alan. Alan's been here a long time. Alan, yeah. Tom and Alan.
Oh, Mike.
Look at it, what a mess. But it's all eventually gets sorted and it all ends up getting recycled. Right, let's get going. Alan.
No, Callum.
Take care.
Since the filming of the programme, the house in Reading has been thoroughly cleaned and is now ready to be sold. The old lady's flat has been given the all clear, and Mike Burgess has invested in a sat-nav, but it doesn't help him with those names.
All right then, Mary, we'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Tonight on Grime Fighters, the little blighters causing big problems.
They're crawling all over us as we're standing here.
The trouble with skips, they're never big enough.
You only told us it was a mini skip.
And catch me if you can, we will.
Could the man in the brown jacket pick up your cigarette end, please?
But first in Reading, the mysterious case of an abandoned house. Grime fighter Elad arrives with little warning of the horrors ahead. Some signs of serious neglect are obvious from the outside. An old van is blocking the driveway, and Elad doesn't have the keys for it.
Wow, this is a mess. Can't believe somebody's actually leaving a bike in here. And that is a messy place. We've been asked basically to clean this property up, and we need to find any kind of documents that could be of any value to the family. The way this looks, this is going to take us quite a while.
An old man used to live here, and he's not exactly made a graceful exit.
You can see that there's been some rodents around here, and it smells like it as well. So I wouldn't be cooking my dinner here. Let's see what's waiting for us upstairs.
And the sight of the bedroom is hardly encouraging.
Trying to imagine somebody living in this kind of environment, that really shocks you. And again, I couldn't imagine how somebody can get to this stage, but I guess that's reality. Here you can see the rats chewed on everything here. The rats have been chewing their way into the sofa. I don't know if there's one even still in there. They've kind of been having a rat party here. There's quite a big mess. If I was around, I would love to kind of stay in this kind of place.
Elad's task is to clear up the house and to find some personal documents left by the old man.
It's going to take us quite a while to go through all the documents and find what we really need. If they are here and haven't been eaten by the rats yet, then we'll definitely hand them over.
Elad has only been doing this job for a matter of weeks, and he's shocked by what he sees.
This is kind of the worst I've seen, and it is looking like a lot bigger job than what we expected. But we like the challenge, and that's what the boys like to do, so the dirtier the better. Right guys, well we got a nice little job on our hands. The place is a right mess. We have to clear everything out. While doing that we need to find any relevant documents that might be of interest for the family. And you got some friends, some rats waiting for you inside. Right. Okay. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. Yeah, no worries. Guys.
Okay, thank you.
Morning guys.
It's the start of what looks like being a long day. Across the UK, local authorities remove over 25 million tonnes of litter and waste from our streets every year. A lot of it is our fault. Millions of cigarette butts end up in the gutter. In Preston, Enforcement Officer Paul Cookson and his team want everyone to know that they've got their eagle eye on them.
The general thing that we're going to do today is trying to shame people in public, basically, by shouting at them, reminding them that littering is an offence.
Could the man in the brown jacket please pick up your cigarette end, please? Could the gentleman who just dropped his coffee cup pick it up, please? It's against the law to drop litter. There's a £75 fine.
And you'd have thought once bitten, twice shy. But not for some people.
It's absolutely incredible because we were here for a few hours yesterday and there were people right in front of us who'd heard everything happening. They knew what we were doing and they still dropped cigarettes and cups and down. He'll probably just...
If they do respond to the tannoy and they pick the waste up and put it in the bin, all well and good. If not, then myself or one of the other officers who deployed in the area will go and have a face-to-face confrontation with them. It may be that we might have to resort to issuing some fixed penalty tickets. Can you make sure that you pick it up? Thank you very much. Now, I'll just give you a clue. There's a litter bin over there.
And the rough treatment seems to work.
Thank you very much for your assistance. Just be aware in future, OK?
You're in the army now. Well, I'm not.
Girl it redder.
Girl it redder.
Lady with the red hair, please pick up your cigarette end. It's against the law to drop litter.
Hello.
Hair's pink, not red.
That's OK. We're just asking people not to drop litter in the Preston city centre area. It's inappropriate.
If you don't drop rubbish, the cleaners won't have a job.
Yeah, well, that's a silly argument, but I can make it simpler for you. If you drop a cigarette butt, I have to fine you £75.
Could the man in the black jacket please pick up your cigarette end, please?
The gentleman from China come to see his daughter graduate. I don't think his English language was that perfect, but he's got the message and he now understands.
The tough tactics have paid off. But what about our free society? Oh, it's still here. Back in Reading, extreme cleaners Matt and Bertram are about to find out what their boss has let them in for.
Oh well, it looks so we've got a...
Yeah, it is.
What's that now, boys?
Look at that smell of rats and all that, and it smells of urine, and it does actually stink.
And where there's smoke, there's fire.
I've just seen a rat as well, so there is rats in here.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big rat. That's a big rat, man. That's a big rat.
They're leaving a sinking ship.
Wow. This looks bad up here, guys.
That's when you find your unsaved.
Look, I've just moved the blanket, and there's absolutely loads of droppings everywhere.
Take a look at this fridge. This fridge is really, really mucky.
At least we've got biscuits for about 2 later, boys. Alright, that's good.
Just one thing after another.
Letters in the fridge.
Yeah.
But at least you get variety in this job.
There's the key, actually.
That's for
right,
that.
so what we'll do, we'll see if that's
the key to the van outside.
Shall we go and have a look?
The joy of discovery.
Oh yeah, baby.
The van won't start, but it can be shifted.
Because it's the only one exit, there's loads of stuff what we can get out from here now due to us moving the van.
The big boys arrive. And with a heave and a hoe, the van is soon on the move. With the drive unblocked, it's full steam ahead. The clear-out should now be straightforward. But what about those personal documents?
I'm just looking through the paperwork to see if there's any important papers.
We have to go through it very step by step because this is important documents we are searching for. It will take a bit more time because we don't know where these documents lie.
It's a painstaking process.
Okay. So as you can see, there's loads of paperwork here. We've got to try and sort it out.
But lucky Bertram finds the treasure.
This is what we are looking for. Rob, I think we'll find what we are looking for here.
For grime fighters, house clearing can be a bit of a drag. Later, we'll see how they got on. In Dagenham, one of the stars of this series is ready for another leading role.
You like that sound, don't you?
Cue Pete, the pest controller. He's on an emergency call, but Pete knows the trouble has been brewing here for quite a while.
You'll find when you do the cockroaches, and they're in big infestations, they want to run all over you. I don't particularly want to take them home. And it's easier to see them on a white suit than it is on my black trousers.
If Pete is preparing so carefully, this must be a tough job.
Right, that's all charged up. Right, pest control.
Yeah. It's really bad. She's got it in the passage, in the her bedroom, in the kitchen.
Rose looks after her great-aunt who lives in the flat in very disturbing conditions.
She gets them in her cupboards, yeah.
Yep.
See? In the cupboards, that's why we don't borrow a lot of food, we do it bit by bit.
How long's this been going on for, do you know?
Oh, it's got to be going on for a few years.
Really?
When we make her up sandwiches, as soon as you put the stuff on the table and you start doing the sandwiches, they must smell it and they start coming. Because one time, the other week, my boyfriend had to hold a plate and I had to do the sandwich on the plate while I was holding it because all this was full of it.
Really?
Pete knows the enemy. It's not just a problem, it's an infestation.
Seems to be a lot on the door frames all the time up the top, sitting up there.
My aunt lives on her own. A lot of people don't like coming in to visit her because they're scared of taking it home, and she gets upset because she don't see no one.
Yeah, there they are. Look at this little lot.
They mostly crawl on her clothes and she don't even, you're sitting there watching and she don't even know they're crawling on there. So it is very horrible and hygienic for her.
On the walls at the back here, coming out the holes, every crevice like on the side here, they're just there. You cannot foul by not seeing them. It's like everywhere you look, they're going to be nymphs or adults running around.
As you'd expect, Pete the pest controller is fully up to the task.
We've got a lot of work to do here. Hopefully, we can pull it all off and get it all sorted for the lady.
Coming up, it's thirsty work for our rubbish removal men.
Hey, let's have our cup of tea, lads, yeah? We've not had a brew this morning.
The battle over the beetles gets serious.
Let's do some devastation.
And in Reading, it's time for tally. Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In Reading, our team have found the important documents belonging to the previous tenant, but they still need to clear all the rooms in the derelict house.
Oh, I was going to use that bag, maybe I won't. Why? Because the rats have been eating it. As you can see, 3 holes in it.
What is this one? The rat have eaten it all out. No, but it's no good no more.
We'll come across a rat in a minute, you watch.
Matt decides to go on the offensive.
I'll show you where the rats are going to be. Because they like warm places, dark. Yeah, they're in the corner, in the cupboards, they're in the speakers.
Even some of the toughest grime fighters have their qualms.
I hate rats. I mean, I hate rats. I'm absolutely petrified of them. I mean, but you've got to get the job done.
This rat is probably about the broom size, bottom of the broom.
Are you sure of that, Bertram?
They're massive.
Hang on, it's going to escape.
Whoa.
It has.
But yeah, there's a rat in here.
That's enough of a diversion. Back to work. You may have noticed there's something of the show business in Matt.
I didn't turn that on. Did you turn that on? Wow, that was a bit scary.
It turns out Matt used to work at the London dungeons.
I was an entertainments coordinator and I used to dress up and scare people. I'd actually stand there and not move and then scare them. And yeah, it was great. So this is not too far, because basically this scares me because you don't know what's going to be round the corner. Hello.
But the show mustn't go on. There's no business like the grime business.
The foreman said we've got 10 minutes and then we've got to be out of here.
And the best call of the day, job's done.
It looks a lot better now. It's nice to get a place and at the end of it, see it nice and clean, ready for somebody else. And I'm quite proud of it actually. So I do need a cup of tea.
Yeah, it was nice. An experience, it really was. So I'll see you soon.
That's a wrap.
In Stockport, rubbish removals man Mike Burgess has been called out to clear what's described as a small amount of rubbish. It's the first job of the day, and as usual, Mike is punctual. But something has gone wrong.
Oh, we're at the right house.
Right day, right hour.
Hello, sir, are you number 20?
But wrong place.
Right, mount up, mount up, mount up. We're at the wrong house. Right, let's go.
Never mind, Mike. At least you were on time.
It's typical when I'm driving the van, we always get lost. Hi, Sarah and Mr. Chief.
Hiya.
You all right?
Hiya.
Is this it?
No.
No. All right, okay.
That's just the taster.
Oh, right. Bloody hell, there is a lot.
A little bit more than I expected.
The trouble with skips is they're never big enough.
You only told us it was a mini skip.
Money. It always comes down to money.
I know what I quoted you, Sarah, on the phone, but until I've physically seen it, there is a lot here. I don't think we're going to get all this in one go.
But the homeowner takes it on the chin.
My in-laws are over from Norway tomorrow, so hence big stress to try and actually get it all removed.
With the pressure mounting, Mike needs to take an executive decision. So what's the plan?
Right, how about a cup of rosy leaf for the boys? It's a nice cold morning, nice cup of rosy leaf. Gets us all motivated. Right, yeah, let's have our cup of tea, lads, yeah? We've not had a brew this morning.
Cheers, it's a good health.
But now it's back to the hard grime. Mike knows how to manage a good team and is always there to offer helpful advice.
Keep your back straight, bend your knees, that's it. That's it, nice and slow. Right at the back. Watch my sandwiches.
It's a long-distance race. Just when you're ready to pack it in, you've got to keep going.
We've got a lot of rubble and brick. We're going to struggle getting that lot on. Yeah, I'll have to have a word with her about this. There's a lot involved here.
And the extra weight means, yes, we're back to money, money, money. Back in Dagenham, with the elderly tenants safely out of the way, Pest Controller Pete completes his assessment. One big one would be bad enough, but they're everywhere.
It's a big job, there's no two ways about it. They're crawling all over us as we're standing here. Look, even on the plates, look. It's just unbelievable, ain't it? They just walk out and walk in. There's so many. I mean, I've got my bag out there. They're all on my bag at the moment. They're up the walls out here. They're just everywhere.
With their days numbered, they're getting friskier.
Species we've got here is the German cockroach, which are quite common, really.
Pete decides to have no mercy.
I know it's a bit time consuming, but at the end of the day, You know, you've got them, ain't you?
He's taking no prisoners, and there's no great escape. Now Pete gets personal.
We'll pull the fridge out and the freezer, and whatever runs, I can spray and get them straight away. This is all the faeces, this is all the faeces samples from them. It's unbelievable, ain't it?
But the game's not over.
Right.
Time to bring out the big guns.
Let's do some devastation.
Pete will fight them in the kitchen. He'll fight them behind the freezer. He will never surrender. Well done, Pete. But the blighters may still be resisting in hiding.
I'm just doing the backup now with the gel, which I know works pretty well.
Pete lays a couple of traps. He'll be back in 2 weeks to declare victory.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Right, bye.
Not quite a perfect day, but good enough.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the worst jobs I've ever come across for a long time. I don't want to see any more of them, that's for sure.
Back in Stockport, it's been a slow start for Mike and his team. They've cleared most of the rubbish, only to come up against a pile of concrete. The homeowner has already agreed a second quote. Mike now has to suggest a third.
What I didn't realise, you know, because it was all covered up, is what's involved there. Now, there's a lot of weight there, and we do actually pay on weight. It's probably going to be another 100 quid.
Okay.
Is that
No
okay?
worries, yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
No, absolutely.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Sarah.
Cool. Do you need anything from me?
No, you're right.
Okay.
We're just going to carry
Brilliant.
on.
Well, that wasn't too difficult. It must be the way Mike does it.
My name's not even...
It gets confusing, this job, all the different people you meet.
What's your real name?
Helen.
I have an old saying, I'm strong in thought, weak in head. Name's wrong, price is wrong. What else did we get wrong today? We got the address wrong. All right, then, Sarah. No, Helen, got it wrong again, haven't I? Right, let's mount up, boys, with a 5th emergency service.
Yeah, Mike. Well, it's all the same, isn't it, Mark? I mean, Mike.
Right, go! See? These are the lads that organise it all here. What's your name? Alan. Alan's been here a long time. Alan, yeah. So and Alan.
Oh, Mike.
Look at it, what a mess. But it's all eventually gets sorted and it all ends up getting recycled. Right, let's get going. Alan.
No, Callum.
Take care.
Since the filming of the programme, the house in Reading has been thoroughly cleaned and is now ready to be sold. The old lady's flat has been given the all clear, and Mike Burgess has invested in a sat-nav, but it doesn't help him with those names.
All right then, Mary, we'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock.